Hello. Am I too quiet? I'm still trying out like new mic positions. So like I don't know, I was a little quiet I guess last stream. It wasn't bad, but a lot of anyway, I have like now a plushie behind it to try and I don't know, Riddy suggested having a plushie behind it. Hello. Hi Dragon. Hi Zeph. I also saw Wolf. Hi Wolf. How are you guys? How you doing? I saw your guys' Gamba. It's okay, Dragon. Thinking hand? Yeah, my thinking hand. Well, it looks like a thinking hand, but when I wear my robe, it's like it looks more shy. But underneath it does look a lot more like a thinking hand. Hi Kuma! Happy birthday! Hello! Hi Riddy! Right before I started stream, I've been like doing some research. We might have a problem. We might have a problem, guys. So I don't know if you guys know about the rumors regarding stream elements. Thank you, happy birthday. Well, is it still your birthday? Is it? Some of you guys are ahead of me in time, so huh? Yeah, there's some rumors going around about that. So now I'm concerned because of I've been trying to do some research on like what do you call it, like some alternatives. There is a few others, but you know, it's a new learning curve. But I don't know if every widget will work. Oh, who's texting me? Oh, hang on, sorry. Hi, hello, thank you for the follow, Misu. Thank you. How are you doing? For a few seconds, yes. For a few seconds. I'm not okay, I use so many resources I don't want to farm. Yeah. That's just a whole nother thing. But yeah, right now I'm trying to look for like other stuff. Also, I'm trying to do like research on how accurate that information is, because right now there's no guarantee. Someone leaked it, but it's not confirmed quite yet. But some of the extra things are not reassuring. That's what it is. So how many pulls you got? Like 250 something. Doing well. I hope your night goes well. Thank you. We're gonna gamble. So hopefully, I've been having some, I think, a pretty good luck streak the last few days. So I'm just. Do you guys believe in? Okay. Like, are you guys like, what do you call it? What's the word? It starts with an S. It's like superstitious? Superstitious, right? Is there a reason for replacing stream elements? There is some current rumors going around that it might shut down. I don't know if that's true. So I'm starting to look for alternatives just in case. But my concern with that is that a lot of widget encoders work based off of stream elements. So typically most of their widgets and such are for stream elements. So if it shuts down, then that's a problem, you know? It's a problem afterwards. So that's just the main reason. So I'm kind of looking and seeing what's the alternatives, what I can use instead, things like that. Hi Never, hello. Hopefully you can save a lot of that for the aventurine funds after pulling. So I am saving 100 pulls no matter what, based from my other, what do you call it, the crystal gems that you buy when you top up. I have not turned it into pulls yet, or jades to turn into pulls for that reason. So I'm always gonna save around 100. Yeah, superstition. Okay, I was right. Superstition. Good luck on pulls. Thank you. But yeah, it's a concern now. It's a concern. sorry, I'm also getting message. But yeah, like I'm a okay. Yeah, I would say that I'm on that train of thought. Like I'm a little superstitious, just a little. Like okay, like I find it hard to believe if there's not more to things than what it is. Like if that makes sense. Like it like I do like to think there is ghosts to some degree and stuff like that. But on that note, like when it comes to luck, I just feel like if you have like a really long streak of luck, you can't help but wonder like I'm gonna get bad luck somewhere else, right? I'm going to get bad luck somewhere else. And I kid you not, the last 2 days I've had a really good lucky streak. So I'm just like, no way I'm gonna have bad luck when I pull, right? Like it's a bad feeling, you know what I mean? It's a bad feeling. And then Riddy is busy. Okay. Riddy is busy. Mix It Up works independent from Stream Elements at least. Yeah, no. Luckily, my Mix It Up I've set up to some degree. I didn't set up. So what I'm using for Stream Elements is one, donations, which, let's be real here, I don't use it that much. So like, I don't think it's gonna kill me that I lose my donations. I would just have to refigure out how to at least put one of them in, because I'm using both PayPal and like the Stream Elements version of the like donations. So I just have to figure out how that works. Coffee donation, I could do coffee, that is true. I technically have a coffee, I just never set it up, so that's not a problem. I guess the main problems are my widgets and like my alerts, because my alerts come from Stream Elements. So like there is a few things I will have to set up, and I think my overlays I was able to set up on OBS, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. But it's just the alerts. I don't like doing that stuff. I hate it. I hate doing those. And the widget stuff. I feel really bad for like all the coders, because most of them have coded specifically for Stream Elements, so I don't know if it actually can transfer over as easily to like other, you know, systems and programs. And yeah, I've used Streamlabs before. It's not hard to use, but it's very limiting. Actually, now that I've been on OBS for a little while, it's actually very limiting. And the CPU heavy. That's another thing. Also, hi Ender. Decently superstitious. I don't let it govern my life, but I believe in the juju force. It's just, you know, like again, you had such a good lucky streak, and then you're like, what's going to end it? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's not fully superstitious, but it's like I've been too lucky lately, and I'm like, I have a bad feeling. My internet is finally working, so hopefully I won't crash again. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully. My computer doesn't want to run things. No, really. Maybe I have to reset it. It's like they're pre-compensating you for some bad luck. Exactly. No, because I kid you not, I really feel like the last few days I've been really lucky. Twitter algorithm has been super kind to me, so I've been doing pretty well on Twitter, and I've been posting a little bit more, so maybe that's what's helping me. In one of my games, I got really like lucky regarding like some pools or some other stuff. It's just like a game I play off stream. Tomodachi life. But and then I got a work in progress regarding my chat widget, so I'm looking forward to that. So it's like it feels nice to get the chat widget update. But then on top of that, holy crap, Karisu is crazy. So I told you guys on Tuesday, she kind of emailed me saying like, oh, like I'm going to start working on your updates. And I was like, okay, wow, that was super fast, right? Because we're supposed to work together in July. And then suddenly, bam! Yesterday she gave me a rough draft that she's like, oh, by latest I will get it to you by next weekend. And I'm like, yeah, sure, of course, take your time, because she's supposed to be on break. She's supposed to be taking a break this year. So she gave me an update yesterday. And then actually, like 2 hours ago, she gave me another update because I had some like adjustments made. I was just like, that's crazy. She's fast. So I was like, oh my god. So I feel like I've been on a very big lucky streak. Oh, and then hitting 1,000, I do consider that luck. So I was like, you know, it's one of those things. So that's why I'm like, surely my pulls for Starro will be okay, right? Surely they'll give me some more luck before I get bad luck elsewhere, right? Stream Elements ending is the bad thing. Don't worry, you're gonna win your pulls. Hopefully. I do hope that it doesn't affect me as much, the Stream Elements. I heard that there is like another site or another program people have been using called StreamerBot. I think it's a little more program heavy, and I don't mind programming, but like it does get confusing once in a while to plug in stuff. But I've been hearing people use that too, and then I've been just like scrolling around, seeing what other resources people mention. You know, I just noticed that your hand has moved. Yeah, I have a few hand toggles. I put them up sometimes. Like I have this, right? Or yeah, I have my shy one because I don't use it very often. I use it more when I create recordings. Honestly, my toggles are more usable when I do recordings because if I'm too focused, obviously my hands are on the keyboard, I can't turn on my toggle, you know. But that's why you guys have the capabilities to turn on my toggles to some degree. And some of you guys have pretty good timing turning on my toggles. Last few times I watched some of my VODs, you guys turn my toggles. Pretty good timing. It's kind of crazy. I'm so bad with change, honestly. Maybe I'm unk, but I need everything to stay the same. I prefer everything. I prefer things to stay the same just because I know how to handle it or I know what to do. I don't mind change, but I would prefer slower change if can. But if need be, I will adapt as quickly as possible. But as you guys can tell, I'm an anxious person, so like that stresses me out. And on top of that, I already have white hair. I think I got the bad genes in my family. I've just accepted that my hair unfortunately whitens a little bit faster. You know, at some point I think I should just let my hair turn white and then dye my hair slightly red and then be topaz physically, because there's no point. I have so much white hair, it's kind of bad. I used up all the bad luck available in the universe today. Everyone please take this opportunity to get carefree. Oh, pray for your pulls. Trust double 5-star. You know, Asheville gave me it off stream, so you know, it is what it is. Change, I only have 50 cents. No. Wow, yeah. Yeah. That's just how it is. I think Riddy and I have talked about this before. In my family, I think I have mostly good luck. Not just in actual luck, but even in genes. I feel like I've been pretty fortunate in the luck of genes as well. But there is like 3 things that I have very bad luck on in terms of genes. One is my eyes. Riddy's eyes is nearly as bad as mine. Mine, I have mentioned it a few times before. If I didn't wear my contacts to prevent it from degrading more, I would be legally blind a long time ago. So I wouldn't be blind, but I would be considered legally blind. So I would literally have to have like, what do you call it, like a little tag on me saying that I can't do anything without glasses or corrective lens, which can be a bit problematic. Yeah, I would have been legally blind if not for corrective contact lens that prevented it. And then my nose is horrible. It's a blessing in disguise sometimes, but like it makes it just hard to be able to smell certain things. I can smell it, but I can't tell what it is I smell. It also dampens it, so therefore it probably affects some other things support me. So like if I have a like I think I mentioned, well I put it on my Twitter. My favorite scent is actually osmanthus. It's one of the few things that I can smell. I don't know what it is sometimes, but it's just like it smells nice. That's all I know. There's only a few things I can actually name, like guess, because scientific or not scientifically, based on stats, a normal person with average smelling should be able to guess an unknown smell approximately 6 to 7 out of 10 unknown items. I can only guess maybe 2. Maybe. And that's only if you give me the right things. There's the things I smell very strongly is citrus, vanilla, and alcohol. Those are the 3 things that I smell very strongly. Floral scents, they're stronger, but I can't guess what they are. Was that on purpose? No. I actually that's actually the stats last time I remember. At least that's what I learned in high school. It's bad. It's bad. How's your day today? Been okay. I feel like I slept most of the day. I'm not gonna lie. How's your day? How's your day? Need to do it like cat opens mouth whenever you smell something new. Yeah, no, my sense of smell is bad. But yeah, so my eyes, my sense of smell, and then unfortunately my hair is not as great either. Does Grace from Requiem have white hair? I don't know. Dragon already tanked all the bad luck. That is true. That is true. Dragon has taken all the bad luck for us. My day has just been Bardal. Bardal? Is it bad if I ask what does that mean? Hang on, let me look this up. Sorry guys, I'm reading the... Bardal is a user-created Shakespeare-themed variant of the popular guessing word Wordle. Similar to the original, players attempt to... You know what I mean? Nope. Never heard of that in my life. I'll take more bad luck. I'll become Aeons of Fortune. Aeon of Fortune. I feel like you're gonna get countered very heavily by the Aeon of Equilibrium. I forgot his name at the current moment. The Aeon of Equilibrium. Bardal sounds like an FF14 skill. Kinda does. It kinda does, actually. You're not wrong. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let me start opening up the game. It means my day was fantastic. Bardal means complete. Oh, wait, that's a good thing then. That's a good thing. That means your day was good. I'm glad to hear. Thank you for the explanation. I was gonna say ho ho, and that's not correct. That really isn't correct. It's not ho ho. Oh, I have not played Star Rail in a while, apparently, on my compy. It kicked me out. I forget about that. I don't know why it said it was a word game. I don't know. I guess it claimed that it was created for Wordle because everybody tries to, you know, when you have like certain letters available, you start guessing. If you don't have any words in mind with those letters, you kind of just start placing them in random places, trying to spell something. But I don't know. It was just doing its weird thing. Okay, so I have technically I was trying to not pull yesterday, so I did do all of this yesterday. But I was trying really hard not to pull yesterday because I was seeing all you guys' screenshots. I'm like, I wanna pull, but oh, hang on, let me give myself some more pulls right here. And then let me go do my dailies real quick so I have one more pull. So it's like it's a nice even number. I think I'll have enough, hopefully. Maybe? Surely? How much of this do I have? I should grab some more of this. Who knows? I got really lucky with Trivy. How many pulls did you take for Trivy again? I know I said congrats, but I don't remember how many pulls it took you. Then should I worry? What is this? I don't pull for Nihility very often, but it'll be good just to grab it. I only had 15 pulls and it took me 15. Nice! But see, that's going to be big for like HP characters. Blade, My Day, Blade SP I think also runs base with HP, so like it'll be good. Also, hi Avery. Hello. So honestly, it sounds like you like a lot of the HP trained characters. So if anything, that's a good thing. You know, that's a good thing. Let's make a little dumpling. A little siomai. And then whoop. What is this? Oh, my battle pass. Oh, how many more cups do I have 0. Never mind. I was hoping I was close to 5 and then I can remake my own thing. I am the agony of this world. Wait, I don't have enough for the 260. Uh-oh. Well, I get okay. Well, we're just gonna leave it as is. How do you pronounce that? It's like that? Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you. MHT. Hello, how are you? Right on time. Right before I pull, too. We're at 50-50 though. That's the... Oh, I only have 10 pity. Uh-oh. Hikes? Really? I always thought it was that's what I thought. I thought it was just like almost like a sneeze. Or like I always took it as like it was like him clicking his tongue. You know, like what's the sound effect that you have like in anime or like in mangas? It's like so I thought it was I thought it was the same thing. It's not a it's like you have to have the H and the K sound with the S. Right? And that's why I thought it was kind of like sneezing. But I digress. Good luck. We got this. My Day Cinder, he is. Kind of, right? Actually. He's really good at cooking, if I remember correctly. So like, I feel like it fits him. Also, I didn't see the golden thing. Yeah, no golden. Oh, wait. Perfect. There we go. Now it's a nice even number. Okay, so we have 20 in. Well, 10 and 10. That's nothing. I didn't see the ticket. So that's 20 pulls. 20, but 30 total. This is 30 plus 10, so 40. 50. See, this is what I'm worried about. See, this is what I was worried about. 60. She's gonna make me go into soft pity, isn't she? 70. Oh no. Yeah, I know. Oh no. She knows. There we go. Okay, the ticket was rainbow. Yeah, we went to soft pity. I'm betting my next 3 50-50s. Don't bet your 50-50s, that's so bad. I feel like I know a lot of people say that streamer luck is a thing. I feel like I'm more lucky off stream. So if anything, I'm suffering for you guys, just so you guys can get your gambling addiction out on this. I genuinely feel like my luck is far better off stream. I mean, the double ash fails in a row off stream when I'm by myself after he humiliated me on stream with Welt already? It's not already. This was like 80 pulls, really. She made me go into soft pity. So, ew, ugh. It's not good. So, like, I'm kind of like, she really is going into hard pity almost. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We can save. We don't have to worry anymore. That was exactly 79 pulls. No. Why did you do this? Oh, thank god. Okay. Guess I'm keeping my account. You guys get to keep your accounts. Good job, guys. let me go refill my... Yeah, I haven't... For example, I haven't touched this yet. I haven't touched this yet. I've been trying to save all of this because in case I need to, I don't want to touch this. This is my emergency funds for adventuring. Oh god. But then I always have to keep like 1,000, sorry, 1,680 just in case they ever come out with an adventure in a topaz outfit. So that's like what, 27. Okay, 277. Oh, 27720 minus 1680 divide by 160. So that's about 162 pulls right here. 162 pulls. I lost connection right before it got revealed. Anticipation killed me. 79. She came at 79. My pulls. Thank god. Okay. Ooh. I put all of her stuff on... I chose Asta just because they're both pink. So it was easy for me to know who to take it from. Yeah. And then I was using, what is it? It was Fibble to kind of see. Hi, Dim! Hello! Did I also give the Lycone to Asta? I think I did. I did. I had to check. There you go. Hi! Thank god. Let me go and change it on my profile too. Cause it's Asta right here. Whoa. Remove. Where is she? There she is. There we go. Did you win? Was it early? It was not early. She came exactly at 79. That is not early at all, unfortunately. But at the very least, we went 50-50. So I'm happy about that. I can't complain, right? I had a 10 pity, so that means I wasted like 60 pulls. Not bad. Yeah, I can't complain. Well, 60, sorry, 70 pulls. I took 70 pulls. 70 extra pulls. Not too bad, but then you add like 162 to this. So I have about 300. I have 300 pulls waiting. But, okay, you have to understand, we have Aventurine. And we have Pearl, which I have no clues coming out either. I don't know who's coming out when. I don't know what other characters might come out that I might like. What happens if any of them are follow-up based? Then what do I do? I'm screwed. You know, like, it's problematic. So I was like, ooh. Quite a bit of pulls. Is it safe for the next update? Next update, I don't think I'm gonna pull for Blade. After I heard about his update change where all his follow-up buffs are in E2, I was just like, never mind. Look, it's nice. It would be nice, but like, obviously the follow-up buffs were not his main appeal if they had to push it all the way up to E2. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, no. Same concern, me and Genshin, since I'm collecting Animo, yeah. You see how I feel. It's like when they suddenly mention like there's another character, like, oh no. So you finally gonna got your break in pulling, thank god. After everything. But then I don't know when Pearl and Aventurine are coming out, because those are the two I really, really want. I spent my savings because I lost 2 weapon banners in the same patch. No! I know, in Genshin right now, I'm like, I will have enough for a 5-star, but I'm really debating on, do I want to try for Nicole for Lohen? But then if I fail, then yeah, I get a guaranteed Lohen, but I won't have enough pulls. And then like, what happens if I win? Then I'm at 50-50 with Lohen, and then also I might not get Lohen, especially because I lose. If I lose 50-50 and not enough pulls, I'm just like, and I can't swipe. I can't swipe. I've been I've been putting all those fundings elsewhere on just all my stream stuff. Oh god. I'm considering seeing if I can go E4 Eva. I'm itching to keep gambling. Okay. So Mystic, how many pulls do you have right now? Is 1. 2. Is there any future characters that have not been fully announced yet that you're looking forward to? I won't recommend. Genshin needs a slap. Yeah, a little. But I want Lohen, so it's like, I really want Lohen. So I will work very hard to try and grab him. I feel like I have an okay team for him. I have Dudrin, so that's his main partner to begin with. I've done with all the homeworks, so I have Albedo too. I heard Albedo's okay with him. And then I was gonna give him Shilonen, but I don't know if that's good. Technically, I would want more Pyro, I guess, but I don't know. 6 pulls ready for Blade. You got this. You got this. I just snagged E1 Eva during your pulls. Time to hunker down for Blade. Nice! E1! Congratulations! Congrats, congrats. Wait, where is my Eva? There she is. Let me favorite. And let me start working on her. Because I gotta start doing all this. Next patch has 2 limited characters, yet only 60-ish pulls for free to play. I heard so bad. Like, I have the daily pass right now in Genshin because I've been really good about it. I only get it if I know I'm gonna be really good about it. But the minute I stop being good about it, I don't pay for it anymore. So, but 60 pulls is so little for free to play. So little. 500 pulls? Holy! Got E2 S1 and 318, and I want Pearl. I know. Right now they have not announced anything about Pearl. I say wait a little bit. I say wait until they announce who comes after Blade. That's what I recommend. I recommend waiting at least after that, because assumingly there should be 2 characters coming out, right? According to the leaks, which again, as we know right now, leaks are kind of not very reliable these days right now. According to leaks, it's supposed to be Himiko. But we don't know who the second person is. Some people think it's Robin, but honestly, there's so little information about a Robin SP that it's kind of hard to believe. Then we have Pearl, who's, well, I feel like she's been around, but yeah. Himiko, yeah. She was supposed to get like an SP form. We'll get Drip Market in a few days anyhow. Yep. So I say just wait until then. Hold the itching, okay? Gamble elsewhere. Gamble in chat, okay? Save the trigger fingers, okay? Save them just in case. Because if it ends up being like Pearl or something, then yeah, you gotta gamble all. That was fast. Now you have to wait. Now then you can pull your trigger fingers again. But yeah, so that's my suggestion though. I know it's I like to pull. That's the thing. I like to pull too. It's rough. It's rough. I heard you pulled Evanescia in a 10 pull. No, it took me 70 extra pulls. Not too bad though. I can't complain. I can't complain. That I should be happy because I didn't go. I won 50-50, so I get to save all my pulls for whoever comes out next that I want. Which right now, if the leaks are correct, Venturing SP and then also Pearl. I really want Pearl. Oops. I did not mean to level up. No, I wasn't supposed to level that up. I just ate my resources for no reason. Oh. This is what happens when I yap and I'm just not paying attention. Not bad. I went broke for Silver Wolf. Yeah. 220 pulls? Holy crap. That's a lot of pulls. I know, that's painful. Now Issa can destroy my score in Poc. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well she does because my stats are... I think they're okay. Her attack is at 2,000. It's not the highest. Her speed is okay. I didn't give her speed boots, as you guys can tell. So she's actually I'm running her with Sunday because I don't have Ho-Ho. I don't want to build Elation MC. I'll be quite honest, because if something happens, I switch out Tribby from my Memo Sprite team, and when that happens, I usually use my Memo, my Remembrance like Trailblazer. So it's like, honestly, I think my Remembrance Trailblazer is more, what do you call it, better. So she's running with Sunday, and this will help Evanescia get her crit rate. Because she already has a decent amount of crit rate, but it'll be slightly shy. But Sunday will help build that up. And all those stuff. 468? Holy, you guys are all rivaling me on the crit, on the pulls. I have like 300 something. 300 something. I haven't counted because we're at 196, but then I said that I had like 162, I think. So like 300, like just hit 300. Please let Pearl be playable and not join Screwlum's NPC. I think she'll be playable. I think she will. I'm hoping to get Cyrene on her rerun so I have a complete My Day team. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you right now. But there's been leaks that a certain person is rerunning on the second half with Best Boys with Best Boy Finan. So I hate to break it. That's what the leaks are currently saying. It's not guaranteed. So you have to wait until the stream, the live stream. I have like 20. Yep, like 24. If they do that, I'm going to riot. Yeah. I'm going to be so sad if they don't let Pearl out. That would be so sad. Why would they do that? That's the other thing. Why would they do that? Then again, is it just me? But I feel like every single IPC character has been really hated on. Really hated on. Extremely hated on. The amount of people I remember hating on Topaz, I've seen a lot of people hoping that Dream was going to have a death flag. I was like, holy crap, why is everybody so mean about it? There's so much. I'm at 120, but I also pulled 7 5-stars this patch. Holy, that's a lot of pulls. That's a lot of pulls. What characters did you pull? Or were you just pulling for one character with a lot of add-ons? Is that it? It's okay, Blade can be on my Day team too. That is true, actually. Because both of them help with HP. And then, as long as it's... I think you just have to put Blade in the middle. You put Blade in the middle and you should be fine. Because Blade wants to get hit a bunch. Right? Blade wants to get hit because if he gets hit, kind of like his original form, he charges. So if I remember correctly, that's what he wants. I think. I could be wrong. Can I do this boss better now? Will I be having a better time with this boss? You'll let something else hit your boy. Yes? No? Maybe? Yes? Were we not supposed to? Ewan Dahlia plus her light cone since I did both on her first run. Okay. Silver Wolf 99 and her light cone. Ewan Eva and her light cone. Nice! That sounds like a lot of good pulls. Finally, a way to deal with elation enemies. I was suffering so much before. I know! You guys know I only have Yao Guang, so it's like she's the only one that's been doing my elation damage. Not very well, cause like if I do weird builds then it works, but like with Starry-Sea it's so painful. It's so painful. So now I will have like a good, decent team trying to kill off all the little mobs. Because it's the mobs that you have to kill in Starry-Sea form. So it's okay. And then you want, if I remember correctly, you want her stacks with a certain I don't know how it's. I think it's her ult always makes her stacks like 480. So anything higher than 500 though, technically. But she won't have the advance. Well, she has some of it against Sunday. So just Sunday needs to be fast. Well, that guy's already almost dead. That's crazy. Now I actually have a faster physical unit too. Because my only physical unit for a while was just Finan. And he's good, but he's really slow. So when it comes to some of this, it's like it's kind of bad. Oh, she killed everybody. Wait, perfect. He's just saying everyone hates IPC as if he feels like every IPC. It's just Jade. It's just Jade. I don't like her character. I do appreciate like I'm liking that they're making her lean more towards the actual gray questionable side, because I know Hoyo has a tendency to not want to make characters really bad per se, or I think it varies. Like I don't know, maybe they did it in Honkai Impact that they were willing to make characters seem more evil. They don't seem to do that for Genshin. So I don't know if they would do that for Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't mind her character, but I don't like her values. Same with Dahlia. I don't agree with her. That's just me as a person though. Like her as a character, if they can utilize her character well, then I look forward to that. What kind of SP do you think Topaz would get? Oh, that's a good question. A lot of people have made thoughts that any of the Stonecourt SPs might have something to do with like their cornerstones. According to Topaz, her cornerstone is not exactly flashy, but she was confident to use it if she had to in Belobog, so obviously it was strong enough for a battle, but it might not be battle intensive. So I wonder if it's like some kind, and the thing is Topaz's character too, she prefers to help others, so I wonder if it's like a buff thing. That's just my thoughts. There were just a few evil characters in Honkai Impact the 3rd. The main villain is not exactly super bad. I feel like most characters are not super bad. But the point is that they're morally gray, where you can argue they're not bad, but they're also, what they're doing is not exactly right either. And therefore that's why in the context of it, it is considered bad. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. It's not me, it's you. Yes! It's true! Come on! Like, if you can argue with me about Jade, then by all means. I know some people truly think that maybe she has a soft side because she donates to like an orphanage. She seems to like children, but like if you read the other contexts of her, it sounds really wrong. Because she literally says in some of her voice lines and in some of her like stories and such that she purposely looks for kids with high potential and tries to quote unquote help them reach it. But like when you think about her whole business thing, it's like it doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel right. So it's like, are you helping them because you want to help them, or are you helping them because it's gonna benefit you in some way? And she's a patient person. She talks about that. She likes being. she values her patience more than anything. So she doesn't mind waiting to get a payoff from her business. And that's another thing. It's like you have to take that into consideration that she's willing to wait for some kind of benefit. And it's like it just feels icky, you know? Also, it's an investment. Exactly. But that's like the argument a lot of people try to make is like, oh, she seems to like children. Oh, she mentioned like, oh, children should have like a childhood and not have to deal with the adult stuff until later. It's like, okay, just because you do that doesn't make you necessarily a good person. You can still have ulterior motives for it, and she does. So it's like, it feels icky. The main villain actually saves the world from evil creatures while he's trying to get his own thing done. So it's not even morally gray. I see. Morally gray is the best way to put it. Yeah. She's the most moral. Her and Dahlia are probably the most morally gray characters so far in the story. They both. Maybe they're not necessarily wrong, but I guess depending on where your morals lie, they do definitely feel like they lean more towards the darker end of the spectrum. The darker end of the gray, you know? Like how Baiju lives with Chi-Chi, he has his own agenda. Yeah. Yeah. No! Wait, I don't make it. My team's not strong enough. Unless I can just do big damage here, then that would be great, but I don't think I will. She does really big damage though. Holy. She took like over 40% of the HP. No. I was hoping to be able to get 3-star, but guess not. I will get 2-star, which is better than already my other outfit. You switch my outfit? Here, you guys. But Issa, you know what Welt said? Or what did he say? What did Welt say? Should I be concerned with what Welt said? Yep, Riddy is. Well, Riddy has been. She just hangs out in stream. Oh, that was a lot of damage. What the? Okay, I was not expecting actually that sudden burst of damage at the very end. You can always trust a merchant. I guess the better way to put it is one of the reasons why Jade might not be the worst person in the world is she is, at least as a business person, she is very reliable. So as long as you are able to create like a pretty standard business deal with her, she will follow up with her end of the deal. You just have to worry about the ulterior motives of why she even wants to have a deal with you in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like she doesn't follow through with her deals, but it's a conscious thing that you have to be aware that she might be wanting more, and that there could be more to it than just that. But if you need help, she will help you for a price, but like she will. You want the worst person? Dahlia continuously. Yeah. The sad thing, well, it's not even sad. It's the questionable part about Dahlia is, for example. She says this actually in Kenokami that what is it? She truly believes or plays into the part of the role that she plays into. So she, like if she's like in the Stellaron Hunters like a group, she will help them and truly believe in helping them and whatever motive they have. Then it's the same with like every single faction because she truly wants to be like included and part of everything. But it's the problem where the reason why she keeps backstabbing is because she gets bored, or she has this like mentality that she wants to try everything, and that's why she just erases herself from everyone's memory, so it's not a worry, and then she goes on basically with her life. And that's why it's like it's not even full out loyalty. That's the strange thing. Like, she's loyal in the moment. She truly wants to help in the moment. It's a really strange mentality she has. She has this like weird mentality that she wants to try everything, and that's why she doesn't like settling down. That's a crazy excuse. It's not even an excuse. That's literally her reasoning. It's such a bad reasoning though. I'm bored, so I'm gonna backstab. I know. Yeah, but Elios found the possibility of backstabbing. Yeah. No, it was not even a possibility. It was going to happen. It was bound to happen, I think is what he said. He said, like, no matter what happened, if she joins the Stellaron Hunters, she will get bored and she will backstab. And unfortunately, that leads her into destruction. Which is already kind of bad. She's already halfway there. What if I tell you that I'm cheating? What are you cheating on? But she's already, if you think about it, she's in a weird middle of remembrance and destruction, because cream eaters are like, they're kind of like destruction of remembrance to some degree, because they believe in like destroying memories depending on what it is, or they believe in only saving certain memories. So in some sense it's very similar to like a destruction version of it. So she's already halfway there, which is bad. You know what I mean? I was here since you started to stream, but then I grabbed my phone and opened Instagram and it's now. Oh. That's okay, Sin. That's okay. But yeah, that's why her and Jade, I'm not very fond of the type of characters they are. They are very good when it comes to like possibly being that evil person in stories, so I look forward to their roles rather, but them as a character I don't like. It's the same with if you guys have read the manga Chainsaw Man, I really hate Makima. I'll put it out there, I really dislike her. But as a like antagonist in the story, she's very well written. Very well written. But as a character, no, I don't like her. Chainsaw Man mentioned, yeah. It was really confusing to follow. I had no clue what was going on, but I really like the concept of like the devils and everything. I like those concepts. But I had no clue what was going on. I had to reread it a few times just to pick and understand like what the hell is going on in this story. Not very well, but like I have some understanding. The second half of it, it's like, it was okay. The way that it ended, I don't think they're adding more to the story. The route they went with the story, I don't think there's more they can add on without it being weird. So, me too, I love it, but I can't keep up with the story lately. I think realistically, the problem with, I guess, the story is that there's so many things you can do with it, but also because the writer, it's a he, right? The writer decided to play on with the main antagonist being mostly the four horsemen. So if you guys don't know what the four horsemen are, it's like four tragedies or four like big things that humanity has to face. One of it is death, control, hence Makima. I think it's like starvation was another, and war. And those are really, really big topics. And then if you're gonna put it onto the level of like devils or supernatural creatures, there's no way as humans we would ever be able to go against that. You know what I mean? That's worldwide level of catastrophes right there. And that's what happened in the second half. Well, in the first half, like it was already getting there to some degree, but like it didn't get as bad. So I think it wasn't as problematic. But then the only other horsemen they had left was like war, death, which is already gonna be a problematic one to use, and then like starvation. And that one is like hit or miss. So it's like it just ends up bringing the story up to like a higher level of like what's gonna happen, and that is what happened. Right? Everything was like going. It was like an apocalypse basically. Like, everything was happening like an apocalypse at some point. So I think it's hard to write from there afterwards. Hello, thank you for the follow, Shrey. Hello. How are you? How am I? I'm doing fine. Just trying to do some end content. We got Evanescia, so now we have kind of an elation team going. Kind of. Just kind of. But yeah, so I think that was one of the problems with Chainsaw Man. Not that it was bad. I actually really liked the writing. The world building was very interesting, but it's just unfortunately with all the supernatural stuff and then the like worldwide apocalyptic stuff that's going on is not good. Do you not have Siren for your team? Nope. I didn't care to get Siren. I was like, this team is good enough. It's good enough. I don't pull that many characters quite, to be quite honest. I pull if it's a character I really like, or if it helps my follow-up team, because I like Adventure and Topaz, so I pull almost every single follow-up. I'm getting Science. I lost to Silver Wolf, so I'm getting the daily texts, and her messages say, don't ask, don't hesitate, just pull. If you're asking, you want it, pull first, ask later. How is... Oh no! Mystic, just wait a few days. Your team's about to die? It's not that bad. They're always about to die. This team literally strives on dying. I don't know how else to put it. This team wants to lose HP all the time. Which is, I'm not gonna lie, is scary, but for me who likes having my team at full HP, I don't like it, but they like having HP loss. Not much I can do about that. That's just how they are. Well, that kinda helps. Kind of. They'll be okay. But yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to get 2 stars on both those. But still, not bad, because I think with the second round, when I did Sparksy fight, it was like, no matter what I did, I would get 1 star. So, what Eidolon? Trying to remember it now. Castrace is E1. That's why the way that I play her is I don't explode the dragon right away. She's at E1. But everyone else is at E0, S1, but Trivia. Trivia's not at S1. She's using Dance Dance Dance. That's why I tried to use her ult at certain timings. Jingliu unbenched now that I have Trivia? Yeah! A lot of people get kind of unbenched if you have Trivia. Oh yeah, it makes me anxious to constantly lose health, but then I played with Ho-Ho before the buff and that was very nerve-wracking. If you guys see me play Genshin, you guys know this, I really hate looking at my characters have like a little nick of HP gone. I hate that. It bothers me really badly, so this game I've gotten used to it a little bit more where I'm like, yeah, there's not much I can do. They have to take that nick of HP, but I hate it. It bothers me really, really badly. It's just I don't like it. It just doesn't look right. I like having my team very healthy. That didn't help. Imagine if they put Iron Tomb in this stage. Oh god. I actually feel like I'd rather have Iron Tomb. Kind of. I mean, I'd rather have, what's his name? Xander? Is that his name? The genius? I'd rather have him. I don't like going against Sparksy. Well, it's a little easier now that I have an Elation team, but imagine me doing this when I didn't have my Elation team. I only had Yao Guang, so it was like, it was painful. Really, really painful. Just a little too painful. That is what it is. I already know this one, unfortunately, I get like 2 stars on this one all the time. Jingliu, I want to play her again, but I don't want to rebuild her. Oh right, you said like she had like a new relic set that came out at some point. Are you guaranteed? Guaranteed for what? For like a character or guaranteed with the points kind of thing? Character? I just won Evanescia and I won her on 50-50. Thank God. She ate like 79 pulls of mine. A little painful, but you know, it's better than nothing. So I got her. Thank God. Thank God I got her. But now I'm just kind of saving because I'm seeing what characters are gonna come out next. I know Blade is coming out next, but any follow-up capabilities, well, not capabilities, but like any follow-up buffs he had is locked behind E2, which kind of a high investment just for his follow-up stuff. So 75-25 came in clutch. Nice. Is hook mains allowed in here? Yes, hook mains are allowed in here. Hello, Tiny Tower. Hello, hello. How are you? Is Hook your favorite character if you're a Hook main? No worries. I get like, what do you call it? I don't want to say like anything. Well, I get laughed at to some degree because I actually main Topaz. I have her at E6 S5. So all my pulls is like mostly for her. Here we go. Is Evernight mains loved here? Yes. Yes, they are. I have Evernight. Really loves Evernight wherever she's at. I think she's raiding right now. Yeah. Yeah, my Topaz is at like... I was able to get her attack pretty high thanks to the E4, and then I have like 100 flame. Thank you for the biddy. Thank you, thank you. I'm building Arlen. Oh, good luck. Good luck building Arlen. But yeah, 103. I'm trying to lower it just slightly, hoping to still keep the 100, but I want a little bit more crit damage or attack with her. But yeah, I have her at S5, E6, and then I'm trying to build my adventuring E2, S1. And then I got really lucky with Ashvale, S1, but I got a double, so I have him at E2. He was really mean to me getting 1 copy, but then he said sorry and gave me 2. Every main is loved here. Maybe Well is a little less loved because of recent pulling experiences. Okay, I can't be upset at Welt. I really can't. My Evernight, I think she's okay. She's okay. She can be better, but I have not gotten very lucky with her relics. It actually makes me really upset. I've tried to build her pretty decently, but like her relics are very painful right now. But she has 7,000 HP. My day in every team. My day in every team. I think the only character that might not be as welcomed here is Jade. That's it. I think she's the only one that I have more iffiness. I actually prefer Dahlia ever so slightly above her. Ever so slightly. Oh, that's one of the cats. E0? Yeah. E0. I have her Lycon though. E0. Lycon. She was pretty nice to me, I remember. Evernight was very nice to me. Thank God. She didn't take that many pulls, and she came home pretty soon after. As a purple enjoyer, I can't accept this judgment. Look, you can enjoy purple and not like Jade. That's okay. Technically, as a Jade, she technically likes green. So, hi Azir, hello. Bailu at the bar. What is the baby doing? That's a good question. I really need to get E to Evernight. Did she have a rerun recently? I forget. Casino time. Hello. By the way, so I don't know if you guys keep up with like Twitter, but I was looking. Oh, thank you for the biddies. I was looking at like what do you call it? They do like a lot of like VTuber trends on Twitter. I'm coming to realize there's so many trends always going. I feel like I didn't see that many until more recently. I started participating in some of them more, and then I'm like, oh my god, there's like 4 different ones ongoing. So like one of the trends that are ongoing is you like search up a VTuber name on like Google and kind of see like what pops up to kind of check and see like I guess how well your name is doing out there. So I put my name, I leave out the VT just to see, and actually I pop up quite a bit without VT. I pop up more obviously with VT because some odd reason if you put Isanoe, they start bringing up like these random places are not even called Isanoe, or anything that has Isa and no in it. So it was random. But then on my search, I found that someone posted on Reddit my Tuesday stream. Because I remember very vividly, like, one person I think mentioned Reddit, and at first I didn't understand their comment or what they meant in chat. Like, I think they said something along the lines of like, I found you on Reddit. I'm like, how'd you find me on Reddit? I don't use Reddit. So I was like, I didn't think much further of it. But then today I found that someone posted about it, or about my stream on Tuesday. I was like, what? When did this happen? Orange juice? Hopefully. Unless Shush is doing that. He can make mocktails. Mocktails work, right? Which trend do I gotta do? There's so many trends this year. There's so many. The 4chan search can't hurt though. I've never searched on 4chan actually. I've never actually seen anything about it. I know I hear about it all the time, but I actually have never touched it before. I see it when eating one upvotes. Yeah, no, I was shocked. I was like, who did this? Wait, when did this happen? What happened here? People are so ruthless on 4chan. Isn't 4chan the one that usually has like a lot of bad things talked about there? Right? I popped up but also yeah, I think I popped up and then like I had a random person that uses my name as well on Redbubble that sells something, so I was just like, what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try using my follow-up team here. And then I'm gonna replace that with Trivy. See where this goes. Relation, punchline. Oh, this is all punchline. Attack and skill, and then additional speed. I think this one, she wants more additional speed. Yeah, so it was interesting. I was looking up the trends and I was like, okay, I want to see. I don't think I'm gonna participate in this one, but I want to see, just to try it out. And then I was just surprised. When broken. Thank you for the follow, Befra. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Zephany is a crazy name. I've never heard that before. Zephany? It sounds cute though. It sounds really cute. I think it's cute at least. Stealing that? There's a lot of names out there though. There's a lot of names. Numby, are you gonna hit the right one? You did! Oh, thank God. Numby hit the right one. I turned on. Sometimes it's just this team is like a gamble. Thanks for the follow, Kevin. Hello, thank you for the follow. Is it safe to assume that your favorite character is Kevin and Finance? Is it safe to assume? Yes, Kevin. Kevin. How do you pronounce his actual name? Castellano? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm gonna use this. Okay. I have to remember that this is only level 3 pure fiction, because sometimes I look at the damage, I'm like, that's not possible. I don't think my trivia is that strong. Wait. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm drinking some milk tea right now. I have some milk tea. My Ashvale. Does he get his ult here? No, he does not. Unfortunate. That reminds me. Canned milk tea? Yeah. Canned milk tea. I had 6 of them total. We had one on Saturday, I think, from last week. Oh, I should have not used this. And then I had 5 more, so I just opened one. What flavor milk tea would your Vtuber be? What flavor? That's a good question. Holy. Maybe it's just me being biased, I would assume that I would be just like regular plain milk tea. She's a lot of brown, but if I think about all the like the blue and the pink, I can't help but think of some kind of like mixed berry sort of thing, right? But then I feel like there's other. If you were to ask like a bunch of other VTubers this question, I'm sure there's plenty of them that would be fit that category a little bit more, you know? Well, there goes that guy in the corner. That's my thought process though. But I have to look up all the different milk teas though. There's so many different types. You can make so many. As long as you just make the tea and let it simmer with something, you can make any kind of milk tea. Is it good milk tea? That's, I think, a bigger question. A bigger question to ask. No, not too bad. Oh, right, I still gotta do Apocalypse after this. My Ashvale is strong. Sometimes I wonder if maybe it was a good thing that I lost to Welk. Not that I'm happy about it, but like, he was so nice to me to give me his E2 afterwards, you know? So like, maybe it was a good thing. In hindsight. Pure fiction is like a weird one to me. I think I already told you guys my least favorite end content is what do you call it? Apocalyptic Shadows. I don't like that one. I don't like the counter. So this one always feels weird to me. Had to compensate you for the prank he did. The prank of making me suffer with another old man with a cane. Maybe I wasn't very specific, and that's why. Not specific enough, apparently. Maybe I should have used my mouse right team, now that I think about it. They're usually really good at getting, like, full 40,000 on these runs. Maybe the next round. The next one. I have to check what's the weakness of those guys though. Be fine. Should be. But yeah, this one is always weird. It just, everything explodes all the time. Such explosive damage. Like her normal or her skill doesn't do much, which I don't think it's supposed to begin with. But then watching her like ult and her elation skill does big damage. If there's pistachio bulba, that might be my next thing on the list. I bet there is. I can see that. Pistachio bulba. I'm very sure there is such a thing. I won't be surprised because like why else would like boba shops have pistachio once in a while, right? Because Riddy complains about it. That some boba shops has pistachio. Her ult damage is so satisfying to see. It is so satisfying. Hey, wait, this is perfect. Actually perfect for my Memo Sprite team. Increases speed, basic, and skill. And then dot. Yeah, I think it's just gonna have to do that one. I gobble up anything pistachio and watermelon. Those are good ones. Personally, I'm not very fond of pistachio because I don't know why. I don't like nuts very much. Not very much. But a watermelon sounds really good. I like chocolate too. Chocolate. There's some coffee ones. Usually I don't want to say I'm not fond of coffee, but the bitterness does bother me sometimes, especially because if you guys realize, everything that I eat is like all sugary sweet stuff. So like, you know, the bitterness of coffee is probably not on the spectrum of sweetness, right? But milk tea and coffee, they're pretty good. I like pistachio before the Dubai trend. Oh my god, the Dubai trend? There's so many like Dubai chocolates around now. I see it everywhere. All these chocolates with pistachio in them. I'm like, where did this all come from? What started it? Was it just most trends? It comes from like some influencer has like I guess started it, right? They're just like they make a video of it or they talk about it. So now suddenly everybody's like, oh, I want to try it too. Oh, this person said it's good. I want to get one too. And the next thing you know, everybody has one. I think it's the same for everywhere though. But I don't know where Dubai chocolate one came from because it's been around for a while. I'm pretty sure it's been around. I guess it's kind of like there's so many old trends that fades out and then comes back very sporadically. No idea, but I was losing my marbles at my store trying to sell us a tiny piece of chocolate for 20 bucks. What? Who's gonna buy chocolate for 20 bucks? That's crazy. That is some crazy pricing right there. For a chocolate? Oh, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. That's just... Oh. I can't even imagine getting $20 on milk tea like that. And I've been to some really high-end milk tea shops. Like, it had like Michelin stars on it. And don't get me wrong, those bubbles are expensive, but $20? Just for something for you to consume and it goes away in maybe like an hour. Oh god. Influencers are very powerful though. They make very good billboard advertisements. You know what I mean? They're very good at advertising for things. Because you know, if people like what they hear, then they want to try it out. So I understand. But that's crazy that it just drove the prices up to $20. That's how you know. That's how you know it's very hyped. Very hyped. Is it as good as it's advertised though? I will never eat it because again, I'm not fond of nuts, but it has to be good if people are willing to buy $20 worth of it, right? Surely. Or surely they're at least happy with what they buy. If they're happy with what they buy, then you can't, you know, complain as much. Can't complain as much. Nice. Hi, Yuki. How you doing? Almost there. And this guy only has one life. Thank God. Now that I think about this, isn't this my day's boss? Isn't this my day then? Technically? Technically in some runs. It's just, I just thought about that. Because this is the Strife. Incarnation of Strife. I think so, yeah. He has good music though. He has great music. A lot of the Amp Wars music I really like. I was actually watching the concert at one point, and holy, the animation, or what? Not the animation, but the like videography of Hyacinth's boss, the Sky boss. That looks so good. It was so good. I was like, dang. And then I was really happy they had like an arcade music. It was cute. I love the anthem music. It's just very like, how like lack of better words, very dramatic, which is not bad. It's like, you know, because it's like based off of like Greece, like mythologies and such. It truly felt like an epic. It was supposed to be like that, but it was like, oh man, you actually feel like you're part of the journey. So I really liked how they did the staging and everything for the Sky Boss's song. Very good, very good. They even had the scene where it was like falling from the sky too. That was really cool. and then they played with a lot of the like air and everything, so it looks like the singers or the band was also like following with it. It just adds like a nice like illusion to it. You know what I mean? It was nice. It was great. Ooh, am I close? Oh, there we go. I was a little worried that we're only at 63%. 60% now. The Sky Boss had an amazing song. It was... I remember the first time I went against him, I did not do the story yet because I was just farming. I was like, yeah, I gotta farm. I have to fight this boss. Oh, it's a boss I haven't faced yet? That's okay. I'll still fight him. And then suddenly I had absolutely no clue what was going on. I was just like, everything is so loud. Everything is like, this guy is dropping lightnings and meteors at me. I'm like, what's going on? What happened? In like the last chapter that I just hadn't finished. But man, watching the actual cutscenes was crazy during the actual chapter. I was like, oh, now everything makes more sense. It makes the boss fight a lot more exciting, you know what I mean? But facing it without any context, I'm like, I have no clue what's going on. I'm just trying to not get hit by all those meteorites. I'm trying to not die. Suddenly I need to get healed. Oh, I'm getting like mass healed. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And for me, it's like me and my follow-up team, I'm like, yeah, maybe they should not go to this fight. For some good reasons. I don't think this fight is gonna be very good for me. Yeah. Not the best. Wow, I don't get 40 on this. I'm gonna have to rethink this strategy. Or? Dance come in handy? Maybe? Actually, maybe. I think I might be able to summon the dragon one more time. Well... Okay, yeah, I definitely will be able to summon the dragon one more time. I just don't know if it's gonna do enough damage. The one used in Finance trailer is one of my favorites. I'm trying to remember what Finance trailers sound. I'm not going to die. I just remember it was like it was a pretty high intensity rock one, wasn't it? Yeah, I might be able to. Maybe? Wait, maybe. Can I get... No. Oh, so close. I was hoping she would get bumped up, but she's really far out. 13. Every night. Yay, her explosive. Oh, okay, that's great. I was gonna say, I'm like, I might have to redo this. Just because I really want the score, but... Yay, I don't have to. Now the real question is, can I do it with this team? Can I do it with this team? But this team has been pretty explosive with their damage as well. Which sometimes that's kind of what you need. Pure fiction? Yeah. Pure fiction. I'm seeing what I can do. Trying to see. And then I have to do Apocalyptic Shadows. Save the worst for last. Save the one that I like have to focus usually more heavily on for last. The only thing with Pure Fiction is Pure Fiction feels very fast paced for me. It just feels like everything is always constantly exploding. They're constantly going. I think it's just because of the way that it is you're killing all these enemies. And it's just small enemies at first too. So it just feels like everything keeps dying. So, and then when you kill things, you know, you move up on the speed bar too. There's so much going on. So much going on. So much colorful lights. Oh, she is. Oh, I can actually use her. Oh, Apocalypse, that Sparksy side really tanked my points. Ooh. That's what I'm not looking forward to. I feel like it's because you're trying to get the highest score, not a passable score. That too. That too. If I can do it in one go, I'd rather do it in one go. That's the other thing. If I don't have to do it multiple times, I won't do it. But on the other hand, I would like to do this, you know. But now that I got Eva is so much better, I hope it's so much better. That was my reasoning. I like her, but like my main reasoning to get her is I really need that other elation character. At least one more. Then I can have a semi-elation team that does something. Because right now my poor Yao Guang is doing everything by herself, and that's not very viable anymore. Even if I were to get Ho-Ho and she just constantly explodes with ult, I don't think it's gonna help. You know? It's not enough anymore. It's not enough. My makeshift run on Pure Fiction like 2-3 patches ago with Yao Guang by herself is not doable. She actually had to carry all by herself on one side. She tried her best. 800. Nice. Okay, perfect. And then I can use her ult here. And her follow-up. Well, is that even follow-up? What is that considered? Went from 6,680 something points to 75? That is crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll see, but I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think so, at least. Dan. Yeah, Guang was trying her best when I placed her on my Agawea team for animation. Yeah. My Yao Guang she was doing her best either as the DPS when I ran her with an energy team, or she was just doing her best supporting my poor Ash Bale. Because at least he has really high raw damage for himself. But then nothing does his well. She's the only one that is able to do his follow-up, at least in Sparxio's little domain, which is a little problematic. Just a little. Just a little. We have 2 cycles left, but we are on the last boss. So actually that's not too bad. Not too bad. If I can do some kind of major explosive at some point, that would be great. We I need to get my grit value up. Then that'll work. I think that's what I need to do. There you go. Okay. That's up, so that should like help buff up the team. I forget what the research type. I think it just helps. The one I chose, I think, just makes Aha go more, which is what I need because that's having much damage right there. It's like a lot of good damage. No, because shield back one. Oh, actually, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. I was gonna say, I'm like, I shouldn't have done her ult. I think I need to wait with her ult because technically I want a certain stat level on her if I want more damage. But at the same time, she's doing really well by herself. If I don't get full points though, then I probably will have to pay more attention to her stats. Probability lately. I don't like this boss. I don't like the way this guy looks. But I have to admit, his song is really good. I don't like him personally, but like his song goes pretty hard. His face bothers me though, for whatever reason. I'm not very fond of his face. There's something about it that makes me very uncomfortable. Same. He just... ugh, I don't know. He's just not a very comfy looking guy. And on top of that, he's always smacking you and using like an execution looking thing on you. I love the fact that she has her ult so freaking often. It's so satisfying. It feels nice because it feels like you're constantly spamming. But yeah. Oh, I'm a little shy off the game. Just a little. Just a little shy. Not too bad. Not too... 777! That's good luck in itself, right? Not too bad. Bobastic? Thank you for the follow, Bobastic. Hello, hello. How are you? How you doing? Did I beat Riddy? At least. Where's Riddy's points? Let me go look. Where is it? Really good score? Pretty good score, yeah. I'm doing fine. That's good to hear. I don't know. I might have to redo this. I don't know if I'll subject you guys on stream to me redoing it, but like, I'll definitely do it off stream. 71. What teams did you use, Riddy, for Pure Fiction? Not to brag, but I barely reached 60k. That's good though. Especially because you said that you play like for free to play and everything. That's good. That's actually really good. Don't spend money like other people. That's not. At least be more You're more financially responsible than like most of us, Dim. I can't say we're very financially responsible, because that's not true. We're not. Let's be real here. We're really not. I don't want to do this because then I have to do this again, and I don't like the bug. I don't like the bug. I really don't like the bug. Not at all. That's why. Oh no. Yeah, still. But still. Which... oh, this is Elation. Right, that's my Elation team. Then this one thought... well, any character follows the path of erudition. Is this supposed to be for Thurda? Who... that's random. I fold when I see a top hook person. Usually I don't fold. But ever since Topaz came into the shop... ever since she came into the shop, it was kind of hard to say no. Especially when they have the little golden thing right there. You know what I mean? It's a little tough here. Okay, in this case, we'll do the golden spirit every anniversary, yeah. A little rough to say no to that, you know? Just a bit. Okay, and then let's do this. And hit all of them. And then now the dragon should be helping Evanescia on the other side. Yeah, one will be helping here. I'm just curious if this will actually help my score because I remember this boss. I took a while because my poor Ashvale was trying his best to just kill everybody. And it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I don't want to say it was working, but doable. It was more doable at least. And this, back to be at 560. It should be set here. No, actually, it's still at 602. I got out of that easily though. I wish I had the ability to pull. It doesn't happen too often. Okay, there we go. It resets. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, it resets more often than I. Wow, look at all of that! Use this. Holy crap, her damage! We're still at 1920? What happened? What actually happened there? I've never seen that happen in any of my apocalyptic shadows. And I would have teams that were catered to it. That's crazy. Because she's actually very... The burst damage is kind of insane. That's not what I was expecting. Sparksy be hitting that. Oh god. I like her song though. I like her song. I just don't like her boss because it really, you really need elation for it. That's the only bad thing about it, but otherwise. But I wasn't expecting to kill one life that easily. Did I choose the right one? I'm gonna be really sad. I'm pretty sure we chose number 4. Okay, almost there. Ow. So I don't understand. So the duck guys, the mafia duck guys, is there a reason? Oh my god, she's dying. She's dying. Come on. Is there a reason that they hit their own teammates? Do you guys know? Because like I've watched them do their thing and they always like unintentionally like smack their teammates too. Whenever they do like their like guitar thingy. It's RNG? Really? They just accidentally smack their own teammates? It's not even on purpose? I've also been confused. Like, I see them buff their teammates, and that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, of course, they're gonna buff their teammates. But then there's other times where they do it, and it's not buffing their teammates. Instead, it punches them or something. They have a chance to punch teammates? Yeah, it's just... I looked at it, I'm like, but why do they do that? No! Oh wait, we're fine. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. For a second I was concerned. I was really concerned because Evanescia was kind of on the verge of death. Also live on the verge of death. Poor Jenny. She's literally at 900 health. Because... yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was strange. I'm like, I wonder why they do that. I wonder if there's like a reasoning behind it that I don't know about. That was enough. Price. I was 1% off. And then I was also like slightly off on the energy bar too. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's because we broke the bar here. If I was able to break the bar earlier, I wonder... I might be able to get more points. Do I want to gamble that? Okay, maybe first I'll do the bug and then I'll redo this. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I want to see what score I get like this at least. Then I can try to get a higher one after, because I want to deal with this bug. This bug actually, when I first came back into the game, I think I mentioned to you guys that I came back around Ruan May's patch. So this is like when these bugs kind of like first came about, or not first came about. They had the baby ones from Argentine's patch rather, but I kid you not, my team was so underbuilt, and I told you guys I had no DPS. I literally would be stuck with these little baby guys for like half an hour. I think the first time I've ever fought them, I was stuck in a battle that I shouldn't have been in, first off, for like over an hour because I could not kill them for the life of me. And they kept multiplying over and over again. So like no matter what I did, it's just, they were always there. So I was stuck there for like an hour trying to figure out who to kill first before anything because it was bad. My poor Dan was like just suffering. And then Locha was just like mass healing everybody. Not fun. Not a fun situation. So when this bug came out too, I was crying internally. Cause he's the same thing but bigger. It's just bigger. So it's like you just have to suffer with him too. So I was really sad that they added him to Apocalypse Shadows. I'm not fond of him. Bad memories of this guy. Bad memories. Same when this boss released, it was very tough. No. I don't like him. And on top of that, he's a bug. I'm not not very fond of bugs either. Why does he keep attacking paths? What is this? He keeps attacking and locking paths. Ult here, and then I use the dragon here. We are almost done with his shield. Honestly, the main thing with Apocalyptic Shadows is you just want to be able to break the shield. Because that's where you do all the big damage. Is once the shield's broken. He really doesn't like cats. This is like the third time he's locked her. What the heck? It's not okay. Okay. Do I want to? I think I'll be okay. It's big. Oh, there we go. Okay. Perfect. There we go. I gotta get all those buggies back, so that can help lower his HP a little bit more. Just a bit more. Why does this guy have to have two? Well, okay, to be fair, Sparksy had 2 health too. I was gonna complain and be like, why does he have to have 2 health bars? So why? I have to deal with him more. I wonder if Mavis is why I chose Remembrance Trailblazer. Well, I had to use Trippy no matter what for Ashvale, because Trippy goes very often, which is very handy for Ashvale. So that's why I use Remembrance Trailblazer, but I feel like she's gonna do badly. I'm only thinking that she would break the shield a little bit faster. I don't know if that will make a difference, so might not make a very big difference. Theoretically, I feel like Trippy would be a better support here. Theoretically, she should be. I have to think about this one. Also, I don't remember what was my old score for this side. I remember I felt like it was low. So I think it was pretty low.
愿死亡捍卫你我，愿这一抹微拨开云雾，重见晴空。好好晒个太阳，下次我来为你撑伞。
Am I killing the little guys fast enough? I don't think I'm killing the little guys fast enough.
拥抱新生吧。
The little guys are the only ones that can break these shields right now. See you tomorrow. Do you actually mean see you tomorrow, or are you saying that because of Trippy? Just that I have to ask to make sure. Because it's Trippy that says it, right? I think it's so sweet, but it's so sad when you know what happens. And then when you think about it too, was it 900 of them? There was like 900 of them. Trippy? Yeah. It's all because of Trippy. Was it 900 of them? They broke up into like 900 fragments? I think that was... that was the number. There was a lot of them. That's all I remember. There was a lot of them. Shield's not broken yet. Ever so slightly get all the bugs out before Evernight does her thing. And then the dragons will do its thing too. It's gonna explode here, so maybe it'll kill the bugs. Will that break the shield? Please break the shield. No! Right. Not broken yet. Not broken yet. I hate this pun so much. Why? Why don't you want to just go right now? It's not that hard. We'll move on with our day if we do this. Surely. I've been burning my candle at both ends for too long. Why were you burning your candle at both ends? Is there a reasoning for it? Oh, there you go. Explode everything. And then this out. I'm just gonna use all of these guys so they can get all the bugs out, because the bugs help. There you go. It's normal? It's normal to burn the candle from both ends? Are you sure? That's the first I've heard of it. I look at like 13 maybe. I stay up until I eventually crash for like 20 hours. You really need to sleep more. Holy. Oh, there it goes. 13. That is definitely a better score. How much of a better score though? Sorry, I'm actually pulling up my app to see. I'm just curious, because that bug is not fun at all. It was Apocalyptic Shadows. No, I did worse on this end. I apparently somehow got 3,452. So I'm actually behind by like almost 100 points. I can't sleep, especially during these. Yes, you can. You can sleep. But I did get 400 more points because of this. That's crazy. Especially since my Oshi one game. Thank you. I'm still planning. I'm trying to plan the streamathon now. So I love semi-napping during streams. I feel bad, but yeah, I nap a lot in people's streams. I'll try to stay up to say hi and everything, and then usually I go off and like I'm in the middle of work or I'll take a nap and things like that. So then I kind of go quiet. Then when I can, I'll come back and like chat. That's just what I do. That's just what I do. I have a suggestion for streamathon. It's a streamathon. I don't want you guys to throw money at me, so it's not a subathon. It's a set like 5 days free kind of situation. But what is your suggestion? I should wait until like a Sunday thing. Because then this gives me more stats. And this also gives me all the crit rate. Right? And oh, that's actually not a good idea. That's not good. I don't know if it's just me, but your voice is getting drowned out by the game. Oh, is it? Hang on. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, my mic level is a little more quiet. It's already maxed out on OBS, but I've been trying to fix it because apparently you guys don't care about it as much, but it bothers me. I hear like this weird echoing sound when I watch my VODs, and I don't like it. So I've been trying to find a way of how to get rid of it. It's not easy apparently. Not easy. Like maybe 23? Hopefully that's not too quiet, not too loud. But yeah, I think another problem is sometimes I get too quiet. That's just a me thing too. Do you want to migrate to Wavelink now that it's free? I wonder if I should. But then Riddy knows the banana audio thing very well. So if something breaks, it's so much easier to ask her for help. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why I use the same audio system she has. Because then I can save myself. I can technically up the gain on OBS or on my mic. I'm trying to lower it though on my mic because I think that's what's making it so sensitive. But I wonder if I up it on my OBS. I wonder if that will help. My suggestion is hop on DDR. What do you mean? What do you mean hop on DDR? Here, I can try to raise the gain. Maybe 6.5? Because it was initially 5. So 6.5? Oh. Like if I put it here, is this a little bit louder for you guys? I know both. That's good. If I need questions, I have somebody to go to. Because I think the hardest part is not having someone to go to for questions. It's a little rough. Especially when it comes to audio things, I'm no good at audio. Like what I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons I've been pushing back making a recording for like a singing short is because I'm very fearful. Very fearful of what to do on that. Very fearful. With Wavelink, you don't need to sync your music and vocals if ever. Really? That's nice. So so I got the same score here. So the real question is, actually I shouldn't have used the burst here. That was a waste. Yeah, because you can separate each channel or just map both of the same channels. Interesting. I should look into it. I wonder if that will help my audio a little bit more. Because it is true. I am definitely more on the quiet end. I have to be a little bit more mindful because obviously if I live with other people, I can't just be screaming. I shouldn't be screaming. So I have to be a lot more mindful. But on that note too, it's like it's just I think I naturally am just more quiet. That's another thing. I'm just naturally more quiet. 900. You can also set up your plugins in Wavelink so you'll sound the same on stream and on Discord. Or everything else. Oh wow! Yeah, so you can have it like just, it's a set thing. So then I won't have to put a filter on OBS. Can you send me a link to it? Can you send me a link? And then you two will accidentally use reverb during one of your meetings. Luckily, this compy is not used for work. Luckily, I have a work compy to use from, so I won't have that issue. Luckily. Otherwise, yeah, luckily I don't think my coworkers talk to me that much. I do have like a small, what do you call it? It's not really a presentation, but I have to like show something tomorrow for work, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. I have to like show off some kind of like schedule planning thing. That 2%! That 1%! How? How does it not do anything? I used to separate mine too, but it broke for a while, so I just do everything in one PC. Oh man. No, for my sake, my company, we have to use a work compy and everything. We cannot use a normal compy. Unless it's like a huge emergency, but then you won't have access to a lot of stuff. Did you beat my planes for which one? For what thing am I looking at? Like which end content? I'm just trying to break. I'm trying to kill the Starry-Sea in the other zone before it freaking explodes in the second area. And it's not working. So I wonder if I just need to save her ult a little bit better. I'll send you the link once I'm home. Yes, please. In pure fiction, I got 777. So if that does anything. Okay. There we go. And then let it do its thing. Let it do its thing, and then I will use her ult again. Right here. Hopefully. It should break Sparksy here though, I feel like. It should. Yep. There we go. Okay. Big damage. And then this, yeah, this is my normal. I'm always at this point. Apparently so. I very consistently am able to kill the first side of Sparksy at 1920. Very consistently. It's kind of funny actually. Okay, then we save the ult. Yes, perfect. We saved the ult just in time. Because now she's gonna drag me into here. Then I can use my ult here. And hopefully this does big damage because I'm at a really high stack level. 30? Maybe. I think 69 and then 45? 43? Okay, that's not too bad actually. Not too bad. And I keep my stacks at 839. Okay. Not bad. I think we'll be able to destroy this side, hopefully. Please. I don't want to get hit by the mushrooms. Ow. 42. Ow. Just, the mushrooms are not fun to get hit by. And if I destroy if I destroy the side before the mushrooms hit, I feel like that also breaks her shield more. And that's what we need because breaking that shield is what's gonna like do major damage once I break the shield. So surely we're at 20%. 1%? Okay. Oh. Okay, we got it. We kill her here. Thank God, we broke it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I would have to save that one extra ult from the last side, basically. But then, okay, and then her shield is way past half. So we get this, right? She's not gonna... Okay, yeah, we break the shield. Right here. That's kind of a waste of Yao Guang's energy though, because she gets her ult here, but she was so close to having ult already, so it feels kind of wasteful. Feels very wasteful. And then we do Sunday here, then we do Yao Guang here, then we do this here. Hopefully, will Evanescia get enough energy? I wonder. Ooh, there we go. Then she gets to go here again. Will it be enough? Yay! Wow! Okay, that was like 100 extra points. But I really have to like pay attention to where her ults all go. That's and then if I can get this guy back up to the 1400s, that would be great. Oh man, don't tell me I have to redo all of this if Remembrance Trailblazer is actually better on this side. I thought it would be Tribby would be better, but I don't know. Because yeah, in this side I use Castorize, Evernight, Hyacinth, and Trailblazer. Because Tribby would be on this side. I assumed I would get a better score here because of Tribby. But apparently not. I wonder if it's because of Evernight's ability. because then she gets I think she gets like more stats or buffs if there's more memo sprites on the field, right? That's like one of her traces or something. Where is it? Oh, here we are. 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, they increase crit damage for all allies memo sprites. The 60, it's 65 though. Is 15% really that much of a difference on that section versus what the heck Trivy can provide to the team? I guess so. Maybe I was just playing the team badly too. The thing is sometimes when I yap, I don't pay attention to timing as much. So maybe I was using Trivy's timing for ult poorly. That's another thing I should take into consideration. Oh, my little Furbos! The little Furbo family! As much as I like this pet, by the way, guys, this guy talks a lot. He keeps talking. Like, I'll be like doing something and suddenly he has like a little message bubble above him. A lot. He talks a lot. Me with Auto. I don't like Auto. Sometimes when we use Auto, it feels like it's not doing things right. It doesn't feel right. I don't know how to explain it. It's just... okay, maybe it'll be better with the other team. Oh, actually, with Remembrance, the trouble that I have with Remembrance is technically my E1 cast, you don't want to blow up the dragon. Not often. Like, there's obviously timings between you wanting to blow up the dragon versus keeping the dragon. So, but when you do auto, it always wants to blow up the dragon. It'll always blow up the dragon. That's a problem. They don't, but it's faster. Yeah. Is that Issa? Oh, never mind. That's Topaz. Oh, jeez. I finished all my end contents. Now what do I do? Actually, true. I didn't auto this epoch. My auto couldn't clear. Right? It just... Sometimes auto doesn't like to do the right thing. I'm not sure why. It doesn't. Sometimes it's not happy. And it does very strange stuff. Even though I would think that it should know its characters the best. But I guess not. Where are we in Forgotten Hall? Auto uses Robin's ult before she gets her skill up. I know! I hate it so much. Like, it's not as bad when you don't have your burst up right away. So like when you do like Memory of Chaos and such, it's a little better. But then if for whatever reason you don't get her burst up in time for certain, or if you have her no, never mind, if you do things right in your follow-up team, the minute she goes off of her burst is already ready. And if it's in the timing of that she needs to redo her skill, she won't redo it. She'll just go back into the ult right away without her skill. So it's like, you did everything right, and it still messes up. And it's like, it's sad. But it's weird, because like when you use a Venturine, for example, the minute that anybody in the team doesn't have a shield up, he will use his skill. He'll use his skill right away. So that's why like I don't quite understand how they have his AI be able to tell like, oh, something's not right. Oh, my teammate doesn't have a shield on. Let me go use my skill real quick to put a shield back on. Versus Robin, who like, don't they have like a sensor on the skill? I don't know, because they have a sensor on him. At the same time, I guess ult will always take priority, so it doesn't matter for Aventuring, because technically his ult at E0, it does put a shield on, right? It puts a shield on, just not a full shield. E1 is where he gets like a full shield if he uses ult. Let's see. I love it for farming, but once it comes to any other mode, then I need to intervene. Yep. Do you think adaptive AI is better, as in the auto learns how you play a team and try to imitate it? I don't know if it would be better. I would be curious. I will say, I will be a little curious to see how it can be implemented. But I think I feel like the programming just needs to have like triggers, better triggers. Because right now it seems like the highest priority is ult, which I get it. In most cases, some characters, the highest priority is ult, so you just want to trigger it the minute you can get it. But that's not true for every character, you know? Again, like Aventurine has some kind of sensor sensing that when his teammate doesn't have a shield on, he'll use his skill instead of basic attack. And you don't tell him to do that. Even if you don't want him to. Sometimes you don't want Aventurine to use his skill because you can put his follow-up is going to come up soon for all you know. So like you don't need to waste the skill point for his shield, but AI wise, he'll still do it because he has a sensor saying that his teammate doesn't have a shield anymore. So like surely they have to have the same sensor on her when her skill goes away, right? I would think. My DHPT keeps spamming the shield on auto. Yeah, that's true. DHPT does spam his skill. He's like the opposite of Aventurine, where Aventurine only uses his skill when he knows the shields are off. Dan, some reason, likes spamming his shield when it's not needed. He could just attack. He'll be okay. I don't know. I don't quite understand the auto function of the characters. They're a little strange. Is that a real eye? Wait, when did he have an eye on his chest? That's a little weird. Does it blink? No, it doesn't. Okay. It swirls. It has like a weird swirl. I didn't know he has an eyeball right there. A little awkward. No, awkward. He has 3 eyes. He's still my favorite for the card dice battle, though. You know, that's fair, though. I actually have... I don't remember what he does in the card dice battle. I go all in with Aventurine and hope for the best. Aventurine is like genuinely you have to like RNG to some degree because you have to use like different things. I want to do... Boop. There we go. When he defends, he attacks. Oh, that is kind of nice. Aventurine has he like attacks even without his turn, or if that makes, or he attacks before his turn. You just need to get all the odds. Destruction, propagation. I might as well do this. I haven't done my simulation for the week. And then currency war. I'm technically done with currency war. It makes me sad that they made it where currency war and Divergent Universe are merged together now for the rewards, so you just do either or. But like I feel like you always have to do Divergent because there's that weekly thing that you need to do, and you get like a few extra things, so it's like it feels like I always have to use it. Hi Knight. Basically get really strong defense, and if your opponent is unlucky, they'll keep getting countered. That is pretty nice. I know, right? Yeah, I'd rather if they kept it separate, because then I can enjoy currency war even though I'm done completely. I'm done. My currency war is done, guys. But like, I don't know. If I don't do DU for the weekly, I'll never get it done. Exactly. It's one of those things. But it's like, there's that weird, like, what is it? It's that extra thing. Hang on. Let me get this real quick. And let me leave for now. Will it force me into it right away? Start. It's this thing. This thing. It has this weekly bonus synchronized points. And if you don't do it, then you lose out on it. So it's like, I feel like it forces you to have to do this pretty weekly. Or at least I feel like when it was like back and forth DU versus SU, they didn't have this as much. But it's you just feel like you have to do DU like all the time now. Now that it's like all mixed together. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point? Occurrence. Oh, I'm gonna do level 2. I like using fine in here. We just finished faster. We just finished faster. That's all I want. I want to be done with this. Randomly obtain 4 destroyed? Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but okay, I'll take it. Enter combat and obtain 3 blessings. Do I want to pick a fight? Or do I want to... You know what? I'm just gonna go easy. I'm so glad they gave out the Ruan Mei skin for free. She's gotta be my top 3 favorites. It's nice. It has a nice touch to it. I do like it a lot too. Violence? No. When it comes to DU, the reasoning I use Finan is because he just kills everything right away. So like I don't actually have to play. I can be done faster. DU is I've never finished my my SU. Like all the extra, like the gears of gold or like all that extra stuff, I've never finished it. I'm probably never going to finish it. It's just it's too much. It's too much work. So it's never getting there. Never. It's just it'll be stuck there. And honestly, like I've looked to check like how much jades would I get if I do it, and it's not much. So it's like I'm not really missing out. There's no point. There's no point. We didn't kill you. Oh, there you go. Same Raiden, Finan, and Silverwolf 999. I forgot about Gears and Storm. I'd rather not do it. Exactly. You'd rather just not do it. You know? No point. No point. Is this Remembrance? It is Remembrance. Okay, so I might as well get this one because I'm gonna get Remembrance stuff anyways. Oh, perfect. Get this one. I mean Akron? Why did I say Raiden? I mean, they kind of look the same. Partially. So like, can't blame you there. You know? Kind of look the same. What? What was that? I triggered something. I don't know what I triggered. It did something. Go. Honestly, I'm just choosing all the stuff that has the little book on its corner. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just choosing whatever has a book, so I can try and complete the what do you call it? The collection stuff faster. What is the pineapple? This is a pineapple? This curio is destroyed after entering a total of 3 domains and make all allies lose 99%. Okay. That's not a pineapple. It's a weird looking apple. Get more cosmetic fragments so I can go to the store and buy some nice stuff. Because if I buy stuff, then that helps me pick things that I can like cross off that my little list. Reward. Oh, but forage. I don't think I have anything to forage actually. It would be nice to, but I want more. Okay, there's nothing. Is that it? Okay, there's nothing around. Nothing around. Obtain one absolute failure prescription. What? Argue with the judge? I'm gonna argue with the judge. I don't know what that means, but occurrence. What's aberration? Aberration? Enter. I don't want to fight right now. I'm just trying to finish this. Does the thing break? Does the pineapple break here? It did. Oops. There we go. Ooh, that would have been bad if I entered battle like that. Oh my goodness. That would be really bad. Do I need to overwrite anything? I have no elation, so take that, and then we have no nihility. Ooh, there we go. Then technically I don't need all of this. Can I get one more remembrance? I can. Perfect, and then now we can save all that money for something better. I can pick and choose my stuff afterwards if I find a store.
周而复始，
生灵龙象，
慢慢来。生命里的每一片花，都有被风吹落的那一天。
雪力喷发花，无命
I should have used this skill. I just realized I should have used this skill.
我将越过荆棘，
Because then finding could have gotten an extra charge. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
死生。
Oh, why is my
烈阳
why is my mic
撕裂
coworker
长空，
right now? I just got a message from a coworker. I'm like, why are they messaging right now? It's late. Get everything that has destruction, harmony. Now I need one more harmony. Okay, we got everything destroyed. Occurrence level up. These things don't carry over in the next game, so it doesn't really matter. I feel like occurrence. Do you guys do the adventure mini games? I used to do them because they were actually fun, but then after a while they're just like they kind of waste time.
安息。
Work message? Yeah. My coworker was messaging like a team chat. Like, you know, like letting everybody know like, oh, this happened. Oh, oh man, I fixed the pineapple. You used to? Yeah, I used to as well. I haven't touched this for a very long time. Exactly. It's just, yeah, it takes too long. Occurrence is the fastest. It really is. You just spam click, don't really pay attention what you're clicking. Then when they give you options, it's just you choose whatever you think is the best. You know? Oh. I'm crossing off a lot of these books. But I accidentally brought back the pineapple, which is gonna take my HP. Hello, Wool. Hello. How are you? If I do store... Did that help? Got a speed run before I fall asleep on it? Yeah. You free? Yay! Oh. Thank you for the resubscription, Rudy. Thank you, thank you. It's that time of the month. And then you end up with that curio that disables your party members? Yeah. That's true. Because you don't pay attention. You choose whatever would, you know, like, help get rid of things. For me, I'm just always choosing whatever gives me the books. I'm here, I guess, tired but can't sleep anymore? Oh no. That's not fun. It is not fun to not be able to sleep, but I feel you. Unfortunately, I have really screwed up my sleep habits. Really screwed up my sleep habits. Are we fine? Wait, we're fine. It got rid of the pineapple. We're safe. We're safe. I noticed after I after 2, what happened to the first? But with the rewards for having like 60 plus curios, yeah. We can refresh? But that costs 200 okay, that's expensive. Wait, that's really expensive cosmetics. Okay, and then we do this, and then I have no more heat, so then I come back here, and then I refresh. And then it costs 3? Oh, but I can get this. I don't have enough for this. Unfortunate. But we're done. I was like, oh, I'm so screwed, and I was watching stream and clicking randomly. That does happen. Does happen. So far, I haven't had any issues with the random stuff I choose. Somehow it works out in the end for me. Maybe not so much right now, but like, usually it works out for me. Usually. Most of the time. We'll be okay. I need Finan to go into his ult form. Then everybody will be okay. Hey, look at that. We're okay. We're okay. I think I had several absolute failures. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I think I had several absolute failure prescriptions and was just buying on Max Protocol. Granted, it was Cass and Siren Team. Yeah. Luck factor sometimes. At least I have a shielder right now. Otherwise, I would be dead. Guaranteed. With my 99% of my HP gone, I would be dead. Okay, then we let Finan do his thing. He's just gonna have fun with I forgot this guy's name. Oh, Hule. There we go. I looked up. Oh my. Oh yeah, his name is up above. 3 times in a row. 3 times. Wait, I want to know. Will I get a good gamble? Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Remembrance love HP lost Curio so much. They do, but it is so scary going into battle with like 1 HP. You know what I mean? It's just, it makes you kind of get a little worried. What other stuff did I do? I'll just save this. Boop. There we go. One of us. The domino effect, but with gambling. That is true. The domino effect. Am I done with this? Well, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I saw Stream Elements is shutting down, so might as well use your points. I know. I really hope it doesn't, just cause it's been nice. But I've been, just in case, I've been looking for alternatives, but I don't know there are a lot of alternatives, especially for the widgets. That's the other thing. It's like, oh man, what am I gonna do about the widgets? It's gonna be a little rough, you know. Written on water curios fixes that. That's true. But if you don't get it, then uh-oh. You know what I mean? If you don't get it, then it's like uh-oh. There you go. Now I have more tickets. I have the, ooh, I can use that. Let's see. That's all done. Level 50. Yay! Now I get all of these. Now I can take it easy. Because we don't have to worry as much. Currency war. I'm done with it already. Kinda sad that I'm done. I speed run currency war a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Just a little. I'm like writing my bets on this being a dream set. So I've been farming that a lot, but I don't even know if that's true. Let me know if you find some. I have heard of one called streamer.bot. Streamer.bot. So that was one that some people were talking about. However, I think some people said like you kind of need to have some coding knowledge, which it's not a problem, but it does mean you need to have some coding knowledge, you know? Really, you didn't have to send. Is it because I kept sending it to you? Where is my emote? What do you mean? Oh, are you looking for the nom emote? You should get it. Time to charge my friend's board. I want the emote? What do you mean the emote? Which emote? Hang on, I'm looking emotes. 1K? Yeah, you should have it. The nom emote? The tail nom? I've been scammed? No, I have it under 1K bits. Customize your bits for your biggest tiers. Upload. Starting at 1K. Yeah, it should be there. I don't know, maybe you have to refresh? It should be there. I have it under 1K. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I'm done. What do I do now? See, this is my problem with Star Rail. Now I have nothing to do. There you go. The nom. The nom. I'm gonna have 2 more emotes soon for the bits. I'm gonna have 2 more soon. Not yet, but like I already have some lined up for it. I have something lined up for it, but I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I have like a lot of works going. A lot of works. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda thought the end contents were gonna take longer. I was not expecting Evanescia to explode everything the way she did. That was a lot more explosive than I thought. Fish? Yeah, fish. Wait, what's fish? What are we talking about with fish? Like, the tail? The nom? She's nomming her tail. Do I want to end now? It's so early though. The transition? Oh yeah, yeah. I have fish in my transition. Oh dear, everything broke, but I have it now. Oh, sorry, Riddy. I know, now I have my nom too. It's so cute. Now that I think about it, I don't have the setting on. Maybe I can go turn it on. Where was the setting? I forgot where the setting is. Riddy has it. I had her turn it on where the emotes fall on top of her. So when you guys spam emotes, like it just falls on her, but I don't remember where it's at. Uh-oh. Better have lots of duct tape? Yeah. Lots of duct tape. Oh wait, here it is. Here it is. Select. Okay. Chat. Okay. I turn this on. There we go. Now you can have maxed emotes is like 3. I'll put. Yeah, I'll leave it at 3. There you go. There you go. In VTube Studios, yeah, I was looking for it. I think I had it on before, but with some kind of like update, maybe it went away. Cause I remember I used to have like the emotes drop on me, but maybe I forgot to turn it on with this model. I think it was with my customizable model. So yeah. Okay, now I go back to Yap because I'm not done with my milk tea, so I have to stay here. I feel like this is a running this is a running thing, is I have to stay here because I'm not done with my milk tea. I end up playing too much games and then I don't pay attention to my milk tea, and then by then it's like it's just still there. That's the thing. Yes? Oh jeez. It's just I'm just too busy. So like I have like halfway still. It's not dropping, is it not? Did I not set it properly? Okay. Going back, configure, emote drop. Okay, it's on. It is, but why is it not dropping? It's supposed to be 100% chance of dropping. User emotes. Do I want to include global emotes? We are at the late night shop. We buy it? No, I have my milk tea. I don't want boba. No, thank you. You can buy one for yourself. Yeah, why is it not only allow it emote matches? I don't have a filter on. Does it not want to drop? It doesn't want to drop. But why? Oh, maybe is this it? Hang on. Okay. Did I do it now? There we go. There we go. Okay, I had to do this like little extra toggle thing. There we go. Now it drops. Now you guys can actually drop little stuff on me. I wonder how have you guys seen? I'm sure you guys have seen this. For those who haven't watched other VTubers, they have like this throw toggle. Like I've seen people, they commission like actual artists to like make some kind of item to throw it at them, and it physically like moves or like does something to the model as if they got hit. Like, how does that work? Is that a VTube Studio functionality? I've always wondered about that. I want people to throw I've seen those, it's neat. It's like, yeah, it's like you have to actually order like custom items. That's Twitch integrated throw system. It's a Twitch integrated system? Oh. Really? It does eat a ton of resources. Yeah, it does. I remember seeing a streamer have it, and I think their chat spammed it, and it literally like lagged out the entire stream. It's the name of the plugin. Oh. It's very complicated. I'm not gonna read that out loud. First thing my head went into. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I thought about it, but then I am worried about people spamming it. I'll be at your place to drop off the boba in about 25. I don't want it, ready? I don't want it. What do you mean? I said no. I don't even get a choice, apparently. That's why it's so uncomfortable to say. You know, that makes sense. But saying Twitch integrated throwing system is so long. Yeah. Really so late? Yeah. She doesn't care. I'll just have. The thing is I'm gonna have to. I said too late, but still, that means I'm not gonna drink it. So that means it's gonna be in the fridge. Not my fault. You didn't read. I was busy setting things up. That's your fault for not being patient enough. And the fact you know I have a milk tea in my hand. What the heck? I literally named stream finishing milk tea. Crystal boba. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll put it in the fridge. It'll help me stay up for my meeting tomorrow. I have one meeting tomorrow, so it's like, oh, I should technically sleep early. But I'm not done with the milk tea, so I'll hang out and chat for a little bit. But it'll probably be a shorter stream, so I can sleep and actually be awake. Just needed the keyword, Chris. No, because Riddy knows that I really hate hard boba. I'll still put my milk tea in the fridge, even if it has normal boba, but it makes me so sad when you like take it out, you're ready to drink your milk tea, the milk tea tastes fine, and then once you get to the bottom, suddenly the boba is all hard and it's like the worst thing in the world. It just sucks. It's like you're so excited and then it doesn't taste good anymore, you know? It loses all its flavor because the milk tea took it. The outside gets too soft and the inside gets so... Exactly! And then it just doesn't taste right, even if you bite into it. It's like... It's sad, you know? It's sad. It's just... No. So it's like, preferably, like, if I get milk tea really late, I'd rather not have it, you know? Hello. Hello, Aki. How are you? How are you doing? Like the design? Thank you. I like it a lot too. My mom also worked very hard. Not a bot, by the way. Is it because of the 3000 at the end? The 3000? Like, what show was it? Was it, No, it's not. I was gonna say Phineas and Ferb, but I think that he's not even a bad guy, but you know, like the evil scientist always named all his machines like something a nader at the end. But then there's like, Doofenshmirtz or something like that. Like he always added a nader at the end of all his machines. No, because I came here mentioning the design straight away. No, I feel like a lot of people do that, right? Is that just me? I feel like there's a lot of people that goes into like when they first time chatters, they would, you know, see a design and they'll be like, your design looks really nice, right? Because most likely the chances of a person seeing someone's stream, the first thing they see is the design of their VTuber. Hello, Super Cute. How are you, lovely, amazing lady? Hello, Death God. Hello. I'm doing fine. It's a little hot. A little hot. Physically and mentally, a little hot. I don't like that it's almost summer. I don't like the weather. Yeah, but better be safe than sorry. That is true. That is true. How are you? How's everyone? I'm doing fine. I'm lucky. I won my 50-50 for my Star Rail, so I saved my pulls. Now and then I was doing some end contents, but I might do some off stream. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you. Big win, yeah. Especially because I'm trying to save all my pulls. If you keep up with leaks, there's like some characters that I really want that were kind of mentioned in the leaks. I don't know when they're coming out though, so it's like, you know, you gotta save the pulls when you can, right? Gotta save the pulls. Doofenshmirtz, Evil Corporate. Oh yeah. The little theme song when they play it, when they mention his name. I was good until I woke up with a leg cramp. Those are the worst. I hate waking up with leg cramps. It's like it tenses your entire calf, right? The best way to like get rid of them, I learned there's two ways to get rid of them. One is like massaging it, which is honestly I think it's the worst way. It gets rid of it very quickly, but it hurts a lot. And then the other way I learned to get rid of it is you have to do it quickly because otherwise it's kind of painful moving around. You have to like lay flat on the floor. Lay flat, have your legs out flat, and then have your heels like legs straight. Like don't like rotate your ankle, have it like straight up so your toes are pointing straight up, and I guess like it stretches out your calf. It kind of hurts, not as painful as the massaging. It kind of hurts still, but whatever it does, it really gets rid of the leg cramp. But if you wait too long, then your leg will be really sore afterwards. So like, it's like, you know, but at least you get rid of the leg cramp. That's what I have to do every time I get a leg cramp. I wanted to get Castorized E1, but failed by a 10 pull. No! Not the 10 pull. Castorized E1 is really nice though. I do have her. You have to play her a little differently, that's all. You punch the crap out of your leg until it wakes up. No! Be nice to your leg. It doesn't mean to have a leg. It doesn't mean to have a cramp, you know? It's trying its best. You have E1? Yeah, I do have E1. I find just standing up works as long as your feet are flat on the ground. Yeah, that's the same logic with the laying flat. I just think it's easier to lay flat because your legs won't be as in pain. Because sometimes trying to stand with your feet flat on the floor while your leg is cramping is painful. But when you lay down, it's at least like easier to get to. Does that make sense? Because otherwise you're like standing there in pain trying to keep your like feet flat on the floor and everything. What other eidolons or signatures do you have in your remembrance team? Everyone but Triby has their light cone. And then Castorized is the only one with E1. So Triby, I didn't invest in Triby as much, even though she's probably the one I should have invested more on. Cats murdered me, lost 50-50 and 70-25. Yeah, the Forest characters were really nice to me for whatever reason. Hydrate, thank you. Yeah, I'm yapping too much. Well, E3? No, not the well E3. Just amputated. No, your leg is trying its best. It's trying. Triby wants DDD anyways, you good? Yeah, I feel like I will. Okay, so it depends. I heard Triby with her light cone is good if you want the damage, but then you do miss out on the advancement. So if you know how to use Triby well with the ult and everything, DDD can make a really huge impact. That's for sure. And I mean, you guys saw it did help me in Pure Fiction. It advances my team so I can do more, and then I was able to get 40 from her. But I have to redo Evanescia's side. I have to figure out what to do on Evanescia's side to get 40 if I want full points. All this time I thought my remembrance is weak or that I have skill issue. No. It's just my I told you guys I invested in certain things. Castorized I decided to invest in, so no, your team should be fine then. DDD is so good on Triby. DDD in general is really good on a lot of Harmony characters, as long as you can get their ults up pretty fast. It's just better on Triby because not only does she, like recharge like crazy, the remembrance team is really slow. You know what I mean? So DDD is so helpful for that because the remembrance team otherwise is really slow. Most of them don't want speed, right? They all want like lower speed because of the relic set and everything. So DDD helps counter that a little bit more. My Evernight and Cast are very strong. Yes, I know yours is. Really invested very heavily on the remembrance team. As a former Yu-Gi-Oh enjoyer, I have no idea what DDD is. HSR terms. Dance. That's literally its name. Dance. It's a Harmony light cone. A 4-star Harmony light cone where if you have it at Super Edition 5, so S5, if you have it at S5, it advances your team by 25%, which is pretty good. Where Robin's, it's like a mini Robin's ult. Robin's ult immediately advances the entire team 100%. DDD is like a miniature version where it advances the team by 25%. But that 25% is actually like very big, Especially if you're like if you're on a time limit situation, which unfortunately, if you guys don't realize it, all the end contents are timed. Or like timed in a sense. Quote unquote timed, right? Timed by like turns or like what do you call it, action value, things like that. Pure fiction is timed by how much you can kill within a certain time span. Same with anomaly, but turn based. So DDD becomes very handy in trying to push up your team to hopefully be able to go maybe one last time in a turn. So yeah, we just all call it Triple D for short. Different dimension demon? Is that what it is in Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, this is the bad part about acronyms. If you guys are not on the same topic, you guys will misunderstand very strongly what the heck everybody else is talking about. It's D. Oh, it has slashes in their name? Interesting. But who wants to type out the slashes? When you're texting somebody, do you want to go to D and then go to the slash and then go to D and then go back to the slash? You might as well just spam D 3 times and be done. Right? That's the whole point of acronyms, is so you do less typing. To be fair, the D with the slash is shorter than whatever you have to spell with different dimension demon. But still, only big blame players use DDD anyways. What do you mean? Wait, what's the difference? There's no difference. It's one is faster to type than the other. No? Maybe? Oh, I accidentally pressed something. No! How do I turn this off? Oh, there you go. I accidentally clicked something because I was like, I looked at it as like icon. So I clicked it and then I blocked my entire chat. I mean the deck? Barely anyone uses the deck anymore? Oh, I see. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! So I just know you put a card down and hope for the best. And you hopefully don't go to the Shadow Realm. That's my best understanding. I haven't played in Aeons. Oh jeez. I've seen some people play it and then I don't know what's going on. There's so much going on in the game. It's like, oh no. That's basically it. But if you're obviously like smart and know the strategy of the game, then you get the rights to like monologue. And I want a monologue. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna monologue, but like, wouldn't it be great and satisfying to be able to monologue right before you end your enemy, right? You do your combo and hope your opponents can't stop it. I know, that's true. It's like a combo thing. Oh, Suki. Suki. Poor dog, she's depressed. My dogs are not happy. They started scratching a lot, so I had to put flea medication on them. And Miso, to let my family know that they have like flea medication on them, I put a little cute like poncho on them. It looks like a little pink collar. It's just like it looks like a little poncho collar thing. It just makes them look fancy. They hate it, but it blocks it covers the area where the flea medication is, so nobody can accidentally touch it while it's drying. And then in general, because it's like a really bright pink little collar, my whole family knows like, oh, that means they have medicine on. My dogs don't like it. So Suki, whenever I put it on her, she like stiffens. It's not choking her, okay? She has plenty of room around her neck, but she like stiffens and she won't walk for like the next 5 minutes. And then Miso, she kind of looks at me at first and then she'll flatten herself on the floor. She'll like lay there and look at you really pitifully and sadly. And if you walk away, she'll run after you go in front of you where you're like walking towards, or go somewhere that she knows you're walking towards, and then she'll flatten herself again and look at you. So she's like trying to encourage you to look how miserable she is in hopes of you taking it off of her. So I'm like going up and down the stairs doing chores, and then I see her on the stair laying there, and then when she sees me start climbing the stairs, she'll climb up the stairs, and then she'll be at the second level laying there staring at you in hopes that you'll take it off. And then after a while she's just like, okay, you're not doing it, so then she does her thing. She gives up. The guilt trip. Yeah, she guilt trips you. Season 0 of the show was awesome. Not everyone went to the Shadow Realm in that version. Sometimes they set people on fire. What? Wait, they did? Or dropped them off a building? I personally think that's probably better than the Shadow Realm. I don't know about that. To be fair, I don't know what the Shadow Realm is. I just know the name. So I don't know what happens in the Shadow Realm. I assume it sounds like your soul has been taken and you're trapped there for all eternity. And I'm just like, that doesn't sound very pleasant. Pretty much, yeah. I feel like that doesn't sound very pleasant versus whatever else. It's basically super hell for all eternity. See, isn't that worse? It's like what's the anime? It's like the one anime Hell Girl. Have you guys seen that? It's an old one, right? That's an old one, right? That it's like that girl that like you can type in a person's name on some kind of website. It gives you this voodoo doll, and then if you untie the red string on the voodoo doll, it takes whoever's name that you've written on the doll to hell, but then therefore you too will have to go to hell when you pass too. It's like, ugh. It doesn't sound fun. It does not a very good fate, I don't think. I don't think so, at least. Does this? I don't see how. But it is. I guess it's better, but still, I don't know. Doesn't sound that great. Okay, so like Death Note? Was it like Death Note? Is Death Note? Oh yeah, Death Note if you die. Well, isn't it if you use the Death Note, you can't go to heaven or hell? You just kind of disappear. Isn't that how Death Note works, right? But if you're killed by the Death Note, you're fine. It's just if you use the Death Note, you're not allowed to go to heaven or hell. You don't belong anywhere anymore. You just disappear. Right? If you're going after assigning one name, might as well do as many names as you can. No, that's not a good outlook. You shouldn't do it at all. 5 minutes? Okay. Okay. I'll be on the lookout. Just text me. Or text me here. My phone vibrates too much here. There you go. I think it applies to those who died by the book too. Really? I thought it was only the person who writes in the book, if I remember. Need the value for the cost. You shouldn't even write in there to begin with. What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Okay. If you write the Death Note, do you not get to go to heaven or... Let's see. According to the rules of the Death Note universe, specifically confirmed by the creator, neither hell nor heaven exists. What? Therefore, if you die by the Death Note, or even if you don't, you do not go to heaven or hell. Anyways. So it just doesn't exist to begin with. It just doesn't exist to begin with. Okay. The concept of Mu. The concept of Mu, which is nothingness. The rule stated by Ryuk that the human who uses this note can go neither to heaven nor to hell is meant to indicate that all humans upon death go to Mu, which is nothingness or non-existence. Oh, you're here? Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Successfully in the fridge. Your Vtubers en route. Oh jeez. Moo? Isn't that how you say it? Moo? Moo? I used to say that a lot growing up too. Moo. 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 I used to like cows a lot, so as a kid that's what I said a lot. Welcome back, thank you. Now it's in the fridge. For safety, so I can drink it in the morning when I'm tired. It'll wake me up, surely. I'm coming back tomorrow because little one wants me to visit and I'm busy this weekend. Oh, really? Yeah, I was trying to buy them Tomodachi Life, but I need the parents' email. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. But she now has Ace Attorney. I was making a jab about the word moo, because moo, yeah. There's moo, and then there's moo. Moo. It's like in Japanese, the moo sound. Like, musakashi. Musakashi ne. That's too much rules in the wiki, I keep Oh, for Death Note? But you're right, yeah, it's apparently, based on it, it's the concept of moo, of nothingness. So it's just, it doesn't matter. Anyone who uses it, it's a method of scaring him, as light deduces, confirming that there's just no afterlife. So everybody just dies. That's it. That's how it is. Everyone just goes. There's no saving you. That's really what it is, apparently. Which is sad when you think about it. It's sad. It's just, I don't like the idea of just nothingness afterwards. Just nothingness. I'm running out of milk tea. I'm running out. The human who uses this note can neither go to heaven nor hell. Yeah. That's a warning Ryu gives. But as you said, it apparently Light doesn't believe it. Also, apparently, if they misspell your name 4 times, you're immune. Really? Is that a real rule, though? You have another in the fridge? I can't drink it right now. I shouldn't. It's kind of bad, too. A lot of sugar. I try to limit myself to 1 milk tea a day. The death note will be rendered useless if the victim's name is misspelled 4 times. That's funny. Wait, so what happens? Wait, then what happens when it comes time their death, just normally? Like, doesn't the death god have to write their name in there too? So like, then what happens? How are you messing up their name 4 times too? You know what I'm saying? Hello, hello. How are you? How you doing? Finishing up my milk tea, like usual. But yeah, what do you do then? That's... I'm pretty sure the death god can still, you know, like, they have to be able to still write their name in the death note, but that's how they usually take the person. Is that a real rule? I have to look at that. Is that a fake rule? Because there is fake rules too. I guess they just have to be really careful. Imagine how they found out about that rule. Wait, let me see. Okay, so there's some ambiguity or plot holes apparently with that rule. While the rule states the note becomes useless, in the first episode, Light misspells the biker's name multiple times, but he still dies. This has led to speculations that the rule applies only to unintentional errors, or that only one of the 4 attempts needs to be correct. Oh, the rule applies to specific individual death notes, meaning a victim immune to one notebook might still be killed by another. Oh, that's unfortunate. So basically, if some odd reason a death god fails to kill one person because they wrote their name wrong 4 times, they become immune. Oh, so then the death god can't take the life. Because if I remember correctly, the death gods, when they kill a person, they gain whatever remaining life they have. I guess they picked 4 since it's death number. If you evade 4, you're invaded death. That's what I was thinking. That was it's based off of, I know in Japanese folklore they have one like story. Basically, it was like I think it was like a young boy was walking home, and he was going into like a neighborhood with a 4-way cross. When he was going straight, a man in like a black suit walks across him once. So nothing really happened, right? He didn't really think much of it. So he goes to the next crosswalk area and he sees that man again cross him for the 2nd time. And it was kind of weird, right? Like, why did that happen? So when he gets to the 3rd one, he sees that man again for the 3rd time, and this time the man is kind of like staring at him. The boy got so freaked out that he ran away, so he never saw him for the 4th time. If he went to the 4th one, then he would have been right at death's door accordingly. So I can see that. You evaded the 4th. Can you kill this guy for me? I typoed 4 times in a row. I feel like I think the death god would be so upset because technically, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's whoever they write in their notebook, when it's their time, they get the life. So for example, if the person's time is like, let's say at the age of 20, whatever lifespan they have left, they go to the death gods. So they want to be the one to write the name because then it expands their life, rather. That's why they continue to do it, and that's where they keep continuing to like fulfill their duties because they benefit. So imagine losing out on that, because then you're gonna have to go find another person or wait out another person. Who knows, like maybe there's like something about it. So they must not be happy if like another death god gets it for them instead, because they don't benefit anymore. Yo, Ryuk, I got unlimited apples if you accidentally misspell my name 4 times. Is crazy. Doesn't the other guy at least in the anime, I think the other death god, he liked chocolate. That was like his favorite thing. When he was hanging out with what's his name? Mello? I think was the other death god. Like he was looking for his death note, and it was like with Mello. So he was just hanging out there, and they gave him chocolate. So he was just like munching on some chocolate while all these gang members were staring at him like, who is this? It's a trade offer. Do you think they'll say yes? I mean, I guess they could, because then they probably have they get something, but maybe they'll be fine with losing out some life if another death god gets him anyways. And they get apples or whatever food that I guess they don't normally have. Yes. Something like that, right? Something like that. So does that mean you guys have to offer me milk tea? So I don't punch you guys? You guys have to offer milk tea to my shrine. So I don't punch you guys? Is a spin-off waiting to happen? I need to see that. He just keeps offering like whatever the death gods like to avoid all of them. How many are there though? Like at least we know of like 4 of them. Rem, there was that other guy, I forget his name, Ryuk. That's 3, and then they keep mentioning one other guy. Like he's kind of like the leader of all of them or something like that. If I give milk tea, then no punch. Bad deal. Extra punch? You guys want punch? Jeez. That's not... I don't know if that's really a good thing. You want punch. That's a little questionable. A little questionable right there. I'll trade punts for pouts. I think I just pout naturally though. That's part of my expression. Apply for a name change every day. Reason being hunted by gods. Oh god. I wonder if that applies. Does it apply like name change, or would it just be birth name? Does that count? Because like for example, if that's the case, like Mello, he always went by Mello, but he doesn't really go by his birth name, but they had to get his birth name. I'd read that spin-off. Oh jeez. I don't think they had a spin-off per se, but I feel like they had like a live action version, and it was different. It was a guy and like this girl death god. I think it was a similar storyline as what's her name? The girl that had like the 2 Shinigamis fall in love with her, and they ultimately sacrificed themselves for her, so she got their lives. I forgot her name at the current moment. Maybe he didn't change his actual name. Mello is like his code name. That's true, but I don't know. I feel like code names or like changing your name wouldn't do much, because they just might still go with your birth name, whatever birth name you kind of are born with, quote unquote, right? Guess it depends on the rules of the world, if it's what your current name is, or it's just what you have been or could be identified as. Yeah, I don't know. They never show this in the show, because the only other names that they use are like code names, so we don't ever know if it was like a new name that they chose for themselves, or they like lawfully changed it. But I just feel like if the law doesn't make much of a difference, like it wouldn't matter. Really earned the 1K fit badge? Yeah. You gotta know the face too, so plastic surgery and masks seem feasible for evasion. That's true. You need to know the face and the full name and spell it correctly. I wonder if plastic surgery works too. That one I feel like maybe that might work, because you're physically changing something, whereas I feel like a name is like it's kind of hit or miss. Lawfully you can change it, legally you can change it, but I guess like it never changes the fact that you were initially born with this name, kind of thing. Imagine in today's world, no, I reject your death note because I don't identify with because I changed my name. I know, that would be crazy. That's why I always wear a mask anywhere, everywhere. Do you need to know the full face of the person, or do you need to just have like a mental picture of at least what they look like for the most part? Like, I'm pretty sure you need some kind of accuracy to the face, right? Because let's say there's like two Isas, right? You can't just like kind of imagine one and then get it right, because what happens if they look very similar? But I figure like a face mask might not be enough. You know what I mean? You need to know the face and the full name so you won't kill the wrong one. Yeah. That's why you need both. I think you need to have seen them, but pictures / videos is enough. Yeah, pictures and videos are enough, because that's how that's how they technically could have killed Mello. The only problem was Light never got a name for him before his father passed, and then that's why he had to kind of rely on the newscast girl. So, time to burn the family album. Yeah, that's the Mel. I remember it was the other guy's name was Nier. The other successor of L, Nier, what's his name? He had like the last picture of Mello, technically, and then he gave it to him for truce, temporary truce. If I have two last names and I never use my second last name on most things, would I be safe? I know, right? There's so many technicalities. Like, do you have to use the full name? What happens if you have a middle name? Or what happens if your last name is like split in two, like hyphened? Do you have to have that too? Like, there's so many technicalities. What's considered a full name? As long as no one knows it, yeah. As long as they don't have the Shinigami eyes. That's true. If they have the Shinigami eyes, whatever shows up there works, you know? But then you have to see them. Wait, actually, you can use the Shinigami eyes on pictures and videos, right? No? Do you have to see them in person for the Shinigami eyes? Home? Okay, good. Nice and safe at home. Do you guys remember? I think pictures work? Oh, that's dangerous. So it's just, in reality, you just can't be seen. That's what you isolate yourself at home in a bunker. Never leave. No pictures, no nothing. No video feed. Cat swatted at me. Oh no. Because I laid on him? Why did you lay on him? You deserve the swat then. Multiple times. What? Why did you do that? Poor dog. Or poor cat, sorry. I was thinking like dogs. As you said before, best security is to just stay in your basement. But still, he likes being laid on? Okay. I guess. Okay. Best security is just to not appear at all still. Okay, but at least we don't have to worry about the death note. Right? We'll have to worry about it. In that dream realm you do, but yeah, we're not in that dream realm. We're safe. Most likely. But there's so much technical. I wonder if the writer has ever thought about all of this. Because he obviously thought about certain concepts, so like one day I wonder if anyone would ask him these questions. Because surely he's written other things, right? Maybe he still goes to conventions. I saw the Tomodachi short. Was it a good one? I've been trying to search up Lohan stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Trying to look up some stuff. Where Ryuk dropped the Death Note and Light picked it up. I have seen that one. I've seen that one. I know what you're talking about. It's just, it fits too well. Ryuk fell in love with like, wow, I like how Light holds my Death Note. I have seen it. I think even the writer never shows up in public. Really? Wait, then how? So they only, I guess he only appeared in some questionnaires because they have confirmed certain things with the author of it. So he probably has been to some interviews, but I guess not public ones. The illustrator. Oh, the illustrator. Also, hello, Dragon Ball. Hello. How are you? Sorry, we're discussing some semantics of Death Note right now. Oh, we were curious on how some of this works. We were curious. So, we're okay. I didn't know it was just the illustrator. I thought it was the author who like confirmed stuff. Okay, that changes everything. Does he not? Does he write other stuff? Does he? Did he? Is no? Maybe. Did your model change? No. I think I have outfits. I have this outfit, and then I have this outfit with a robe. I can take off my robe, and then I have this one with this jacket. So like, I'm just switching out outfits and things like that. That's all. If you Google Death Note author, it says he's anonymous. He's anonymous? Oh, I didn't know that. How the heck did? Wait, if you, it's like the L situation. He's just anonymously writing things and telling things to the illustrator. Interesting. If maybe that's where he got inspiration from his writing, because he kept himself anonymous. The more you think about it. He was a pseudonym, but his real info are all secret. I feel like quite a few people do keep that information safe, though. Like, I know some voice actors, they also go by like a stage name rather, so you don't really know who they are physically to look up certain information. Also, hi Nen. I think Death Note is a 5 out of 10. I don't think it's the best. It's an old anime, so like definitely with all the new animes out there, it's not as good. But I think for the time that it came out, it was very interesting. I enjoyed it at least. I like the thinking process, so like I enjoyed the big brain thinking. Maybe the illustrator is the writer too, but he made up a fake author. Maybe. Like, what do you call it? What's the it's like a thing they had in history. Like, it's like the fake emperor, right? Like the, not, I don't want to say scapegoat because it's not a scapegoat. It's just a figurehead. They had it like a figurehead, pretending that there's another, a proxy, yeah. Figurehead proxy, something like that, just to say, but then the real person behind the works is just lurking in the shadows. I just don't like the story, and the end was just bad in my mind. I think for the anime, I heard a lot of people don't like the ending. I think the story is okay. Honestly, most of the story is just if you're interested in, I guess, the psychology of how the human mind kind of thinks in some sense. So it's like going through what people think, how people reason out bad behavior, or like the you know, like, because like the main character Light, he could have been better. He was not a bad person in the beginning when you first meet him. He was, yeah, kind of bored. Yeah, he kind of had some bad thoughts where he's like, man, this place kind of sucks because all these people suck. But he genuinely didn't seem like a bad person until he realized that the Death Note was real and that you can't actually do these things. and then it basically drove him into a very power hungry state because he already had these like, you know, mentality. It just pushed him over the edge. But in reality, if the Death Note never interfered in his life, he probably would have been okay. Like, he might have actually just gone into detective work like his dad, a police officer. That's actually what he wanted to do before finding the Death Note, because he wanted to clean up the world, quote unquote. It's just because of the power that he suddenly gained, it really driven him into doing the worst things possible. And when you think about it, a lot of the characters that did get their hands on the Death Note also had similar issues, where a lot of them started being, well, some of them were already power hungry to begin with, but with the actual power that they received, they actually took that one step forward to actually do something about it. And that was the problem. Most people, I think it's kind of like, it's impulsive thoughts. You have this thought that you know you shouldn't do, but you won't do it. But if you might get pushed in the wrong direction just slightly, you might end up actually doing it. And that does happen to some people. Where there is other people where their morals is a lot higher, but with the right reasoning, they still end up doing the wrong thing. And I think one of the characters was Mikami. He was like the very religious person. Always stood up for anyone that got bullied. Very black and white views, but he genuinely wanted to like do good in the world by being a lawyer, helping people, fighting for justice, and actually putting the people who are guilty in jail, stuff like that. But he was driven to believe like what he was doing was right somehow, even though like I feel like every other person would be like, no, that's not right. So it's like it starts to like muddle into like psychology of like you tricking yourself into doing things you know you shouldn't be doing, but you think that it, or you find some kind of reason to do it. It's a lot of psychology into it. I'll be the god of the new world. I'll take this potato chip and eat. My sister says that so often. She's like, I'll take this potato chip and eat it, and she actually eats a potato chip. I'm like, why? Why do you do this? Or my little sister, she's like, how can I live in this world without light? Please. I used to think it would be better if I did suicide. Oh, but I met my girlfriend at the time. I was talking about what I wanted to do, and she said to keep going even though it was all over text. It got me going. See? Yeah, well, okay, that might not be the best example, but like very similar examples of like there's so many moments in your life that like if something was slightly different, just slightly, a different mentality, a different situation, different people in your life, it really, when you really sit down and think about it, it really makes a huge difference on how things turn out, you know? So it's like, it's so hard to really like come down to like what's going to happen, because you know, in this time, in this moment, it's easy to look back and be like, oh, you know, I won't do that, and then later in the future it's like, well, I didn't know whether I would. You don't know, and that is the thing, right? Lelouch did do good for the world, at least. I've heard about that anime and I have never touched it yet. I heard it was good, but I haven't touched it yet. It's more like he won't start the whole thing without the geese. At least not that early. He didn't let ego change his goal. It is good. If I remember correctly, he has like some kind of like mind controlling ability, if I remember, after what somebody told me. Make sure to have some Pizza Hut for what? Recommended? Okay. Is it long? I've seen the arts for it, but I don't know much about it. Dad loves anime. He does? He watched it? Huh? Something like that. It has 2 seasons. Okay, that's not too bad. I see it all the time. It's just I never touch. To be fair, I only watched Death Note like a few years ago. I never watched it for a while. I only watched it like a few years ago because somebody else recommended it to me. I'm like, okay. They're all like, Issa, you love detective stuff. You will love this. I promise. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll take a look. And then next thing I was like, I actually do enjoy this. Because what I was doing was I was predicting if I can guess what Light or L would do and understand their plans, and I did. So I had to sit down and explain the entire thing to my sisters. To be honest, there's more, but we don't talk about those. Oh, he has rewatched it like 4 times. That's crazy. I heard the movies are alright, but not the greatest use of the IP. I see. Okay, so it's like the seasons are okay, or they're good, but it's the movies that not really that good. Okay, so I don't have to watch the movies, is what you're telling me. Because I have to see when's the next time I'm gonna binge watch stuff. That's the other thing. The movies are alternate timelines. Oh, movies are about other characters. Okay, so it's just like same world setting, different characters. Same world setting, different characters. So it's like a different perspective of the whole thing. Kind of thing. I haven't watched them, but not a lot of people are talking about them. Oh, if they're not talking about them, yeah, I see what you mean. I get it. I see. Interesting. I have it on my playlist, so like surely I just have to sit down and watch it. But it's one of I have so many stuff to watch. I still have to watch the cosplaying one too, especially now that it's on Netflix. So it's like I just have to sit down and be in the mood to watch something. That's the other thing. But I feel like lately I've been on like a major grind on stream stuff, so most of my extra free time has been going to stream, rather. I've been debating renewing my Crunchyroll, but maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Maybe. If you're in the mood of watching a lot of animes, then it might be worth it. Might be. I'm gonna go now. See you guys later. Bye. Dragon Ball. Have a sweet dream or have a sweet daydream. Bye. I should be ending soon. I just finished my milk tea. I just finished. It's gone. You see, I can shake it. It's like nothing. It's like barely anything. Maybe I should stop avoiding the movies and actually watch. But like, I don't know about you guys. Do you guys, if you guys watch something bad, do you guys regret watching it? Or do you guys rather watch it and then regret it afterward? You know what I mean? Like, would you rather not watch it so you avoid it being bad? Or would you rather watch it even if it's bad still? Because there are some movies I feel like I watched and I'm like, I stop halfway. Oh, you do? Depends on why it's bad and how bad. I see. Or whatever I hate. Fair. Depends on the severity of bad. No, that's fair. That is fair. If I'm interested, bad or good, it's irrelevant. That is true. That is true. Depends on what kind of movie. If it's like a sequel of a good one, I'll watch it. Oh, because like it'll give you like more context for like what it is that you watched before. Yeah, that is true. Like if it's a sequel of something, you feel the need to have to watch it because then you get more context or more information. Yeah, that's how I feel about like, what is it? It was a live action show called Alice in the Borderlands. Alice in the Borderlands. I think they had 3 seasons. The first season was good. Second season, it was not bad. It was the ending was a little bit okay, but I enjoyed it still. The third season, I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like it was unnecessary. It's one of those things. Like I liked certain scenes, but I was just like, the actual plot of it felt very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. I hate leaving things unfinished though, so even if I'm not enjoying it a ton, I'll stick it. That's how I feel sometimes. Well, it depends. If I start it, I don't really like leaving it, but sometimes I just don't have the willpower to finish it either. Same, I'll finish it then bitch about it. Oh jeez. I can truly say my judgment is fair. Okay. So yes, the trimming of the dungeon chat. Yeah, you want to see it to make sure your judgment of it ahead of time was like accurate. You know, I feel that. I do feel that. I'm usually the same, but there's 2 series I just dropped. I feel like there is just some that you just never finish. I forget which ones for me. Like sometimes I just lose track of it because I'm so like uninterested. Then I lose track of that I ever did. That's a whole nother thing though. Whole nother thing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end here because I do have some like after stream care stuff that I will need to do that might take some time. So I should try and give myself some time for it. Cause I can spend the time and watch something I might actually enjoy. That's fair. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. I'm in the works right now of figuring out the semantics of Streamathon. Some stuff about Streamathon. I'm really hoping that the stream element rumor is not true, because then that changes up. I was gonna put the TCG gotcha thing live during the Streamathon so you guys can actually start using it, but we'll have to see where that goes. But then I'm also thinking of other semantics of like when to officially announce it to you guys, the like how long to do it, and then I'll give you guys a little small sneak peek. I'm gonna be launching my merch soon. I'm probably gonna launch it just a little bit before and then announce the actual Streamathon stuff properly. But like, it'll be soon. Also, hi Tiny. Hello. Will Streamathon be the same as usual times? Yeah, I'll probably do the same usual times because it's just easier for me to stream at night. I'll be able to stream longer, I think, for most of them. Or again, be able to stream like multiple days in a row, which is not usual. Hope you rest well and you do enjoy your milk tea. Have a great week. You're gonna see me again. I think, maybe. Depends if you guys are available on Saturday. Sleep dissolved. Look, it's my vacation. Even if I wasn't streaming, my sleep would be dissolved anyways, okay? Let's be real here. My sleep would be just bad anyways, even if I wasn't streaming. Especially because I won't have work that entire time. Right? Flying to see. Oh, okay. Oh, make sure you have a safe trip. Take care, Nefer, okay? Have a safe trip. Be safe. Drink lots of water. Hope the family will be fine too. I will be strong and survive every. You guys, make sure to take care of yourselves first and foremost, okay? Sleep is a noble sacrifice. Oh, jeez. I have a non-existent sleep schedule. You guys are bad. I'm probably just as bad too, but still. But yeah, but those are like, you know, the little nitty-bitty details. I'm not gonna announce it anytime soon, but probably sometime first week of June, I will announce it properly. But since you guys are here anyways, small heads up for you guys so you guys are aware, because I know some of you guys have asked. It's been a while since I last gave an update regarding merch stuff, but I will let you know it's ready. So it's just now me properly launching it, and then yeah, Streamathon. That is definitely, I think, what I'm gonna do for that one. But now I have to think of the semantics because the stream elements kind of messed it up if my widgets don't work. So okay, but yeah. Anyways, you guys make sure to have sweet dreams or sweet daydreams, and I will see you guys on Saturday or Sunday for some of you guys. Hope it's not true. I really hope it's not true. Holy, I really hope it's not true. But anyways, bye guys. Bye. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.